friends.
Yo.
Welcome back to I.E In Friends. My name is Saul Gomez.
My name is Cesar.
My name is Sam.
Fuck, dude, I can never hold it.
My
My name's Aaron.
His name is Aaron.
His name is Aaron.
We're here with the boy Sam. How are you guys? You probably, if you have not seen Besties, he was on the Besties episode, the one that just came out recently, and I thought it was so interesting, and because he got into some deep topics, and I was like, I want you guys to hear it. So
Yeah, we've heard this before.
yeah, but we want Sam
you
to bring
guys.
in.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything actually.
Oh, Sam's never told you the stories, huh?
No.
Sam was in a satanic cult.
Yeah.
He used to like slit people's throat. He used to.
No.
What
He
the
was part
fuck?
of,
I'm friends with this guy.
Yeah.
Like,
It was part
Nah,
of Charles Manson's. You know how they had Spawn Ranch?
Drink a lot of blood.
Yeah. He was like one of the babies that
Lamb,
were made in there.
goats.
What was the best blood you tasted?
Let's try not to like freaking get people mad.
Okay, yeah, but trigger warning before we get into this episode.
Trigger warning.
It's gonna be this episode's gonna be out of pocket. It's gonna be very deep. We will talk about very sensitive topics.
Yeah.
So we're here just
Warning.
to like
Warning, we're gonna joke about sensitive shit.
Yeah, we're gonna be joking about sensitive shit just to like lighten up the mood sometimes and shit. You know how we do. But just want to let you guys know because we about to dive deep in this.
And when we
Furries.
say he was in a cult, I mean, when they say that, it was not a cult, but I guess you could say people.
Don't ruin the spoilers. No spoilers, bro.
Well, I mean, he's about to mention it right now anyway.
Not right
even-
now.
not right now.
We're gonna
Slowly like
Oh,
go
okay,
around
that
it
was the
nice and
first topic,
slow
my
and then
bad.
get into it.
All right, we'll get into it later. We'll get
So
into
who
it
was
later.
the first virgin you killed?
Well,
No, I'm playing.
You're like as an adult or as a kid?
I think
the
should
one I
we-
ate or the one I threw away.
We'll get into that later. Let's talk about Sam for right now. So
Alright.
Sam, you recently, it's pretty crazy. You recently been working on movie sets.
Yeah.
And, how'd you get into that? Like how'd you get into that?
Well, I volunteered to be an extra on it's called backstage.com. I'm sure you
Yeah.
guys have been on it. So it was like for a short film, so I just went to be an extra, and as soon as I got there, I just like try to be as friendly as I can and like just talk to anybody, everybody, all the background actors, all the production assistants, and eventually like once they feel like you're cool to be around, like they feel comfortable with you, they'll bring you around and do whatever. So
Yeah.
because the PA guy, his name was Bobby, he was like a really cool guy. He was cool with me, so the producer came to him, and I just happened to be around him when the producer came, and he introduced me to the producer. His name was Ryan Blewett, and then he just asked like, "Oh, so like, are you an actor?" And I was like, "Well, I've done acting before, but I want to be a production assistant because I recently graduated from film school." And then he's like, "Oh, we actually need a production assistant."
Oh,
There you
what?
go.
I was
There you
like,
go.
Well, that's
Dude,
crazy. I know
hit my
one.
line.
Oh, I know one.
Yeah, dude. And from there on, I just told him too, I'm a photographer, and he's like, "Oh, bring your camera too." And so he invited me to come back the next week, and then like I would go like once a week and take photos of the set. I'd also help around, like get props from the studios, and I took a lot of photos, and eventually they used the photos to advertise, like, because they're still funding the project, so they use those photos to put it on their website and stuff. So I thought
Oh,
that
sick.
was
That's
pretty
cool.
sick. Yeah.
Damn. That's
Dope
really
as fuck.
cool. That's cool how you started off as an extra, because I know like in the movie industry, it's very like, it's who you know type shit. So it's really all about networking. And I tell that with
100%.
people if you're going to join the extra work, don't go in just like, oh, I'm going to be an extra. Like when you're an extra, like you kind of want to network in there too. Kind of want to.
Yeah, dude. They're very, I mean, I feel like almost every industry is like that. Like they hire within people they know, but
yeah,
more so the movie industry because it's not as big as people think. Like it's
that's what I've heard.
it's a small industry, but they
Yeah.
just hire their
same
homies,
people.
their nieces, nephews. I'm like, dude,
That's crazy.
throw me a bone, dog.
Have you ever
give
met
me a
anyone
chance.
cool, like any celebrities, like while doing
Um,
extra work?
Yeah, I actually met on that film. I met Kelly Mary Tran. That
I know,
was
yep.
she played Rose in Star Wars.
Yeah,
and
sick.
That's cool.
dude, yeah, when I first met her, dude, I was like, I got so fucking excited. I called my mom like back. I was like, "Mom,
Damn.
I fucking met the Star Wars girl, man. She's cool as fuck, I swear, dude." But she was super nice. Like she
Really?
treated me like Like
the person.
she approached me, which made me think. I was like, okay, she's definitely
she's
not.
into me.
I would have been like, yo, mom,
what's up,
this
Ma?
girl said what's up to me.
Hey, go. What's your favorite dinosaur? Real quick.
Like, mom, pick out the Hummer you want.
She's got this.
She's got us. We moving out.
We made it out.
No, but she was like, she approached me, and all the other actors hadn't. So she approached me, which made me think like, oh, she's not an actor. And then I realized, oh shit, where do I know her from?
Yeah.
Like, dude, Star Wars, dude. So
That's wild.
That's dope.
she was the nicest person ever, and then she let me take her photos, which was really nice of her.
Nude?
Wait, there's a
didn't
pause.
was he the one that someone followed you? Know, like someone really big followed you.
It was actually no, it was Jack DeSena. So he voiced one of the characters in Avatar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
the
what
Last
it is.
Airbender.
Yeah.
He voiced one of the main characters.
I think it was Sokka. Right? No, it was
like the best friend,
the best friend.
right?
You're talking about, so there was Aang, there was Sokka, and the Katara.
Not the girl. Katara's the girl. Right?
So yeah, I was right. It was a Sokka.
Yeah, that's
My
the
brother. Yeah. I
That's
remember
the
that,
guy.
See?
That's
See?
badass.
He
I don't know why
voiced
you don't
him.
have any IE movies, bro. I'm just saying.
Bro, he's showing up right
He's
now.
just saying,
He's
bro.
really putting his foot in the door and saying, I'm here. He's
I'm here.
knocking.
He's
He's
knocking.
I'm just saying.
Dude, I
Um,
feel terrible because I haven't even seen it.
the
Avatar?
saga.
The show, yeah.
Really?
What?
I know.
Oh, you're talking about the Avatar cartoon.
the
Avatar,
cartoon.
Avatar, The Last Airbender.
I was
Fire,
thinking like
Earth.
Avatar.
Oh, you talking about the movie?
Yeah.
Like the blue people thing?
Yeah, I was thinking about the
I
blue
never liked
people.
that movie. I honestly did not like that
Supposedly their
movie.
movie isn't
Really?
gonna come out to like the new one like 2030 or some
Like,
crazy
we-
shit.
Well,
No?
it's actually coming out this year. The second one.
Oh, for
Yeah.
real?
It's
coming out
finally
this
coming
year.
out. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
At
Yeah.
Christmas time.
That's
But he
really
has a
going in.
plan to do like a whole like
VR thing.
cinematic universe with it,
with blue people?
with the Avatar thing. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
not just 2. It's also 3. 3's coming out like in 2025 or
Yeah.
something like that. And then he's also trying. I think he's making
They
like what,
got-
4 films in total.
Yeah,
that's not
they
Jesus.
got like 4 more sequels already planned.
Yeah.
God
So,
damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That wasn't my
they're
favorite
confident. in
Which
that
is
shit.
crazy because that movie came out in 2009.
movie. Yeah.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
bro. And they still show like an HBO.
Yeah.
you still,
I remember that was one of the films that was stayed in theaters for like the longest.
I remember it was like one of the best movies ever.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
at that
like
time.
technology used.
The
and
technology,
shit,
the
no?
camera
Right.
they used was the most
Yeah.
expensive camera at that
Yeah.
time. And also, that movie stayed in, because usually movies stay in theaters for like a month or
Yeah.
like 5 to 6 weeks or something like that, depending on how popular it is. But I remember Avatar. I remember watching it like the third day it came out. I remember one time I went to Vegas, probably like 8-9 weeks later, and it was still in the theaters in Vegas.
Oh shit.
I was like 9 weeks later, 8 weeks later. I was like, God damn, this movie.
slow year.
I was like, it's probably a slow year. It's
Yeah.
probably the only movie that was great that came out that year or something. I don't know.
Now, did you guys hear
I don't
about the
know.
new Marvel movie coming out with Bad Bunny?
What's
Oh,
I saw
yeah.
you guys.
What's it called?
It's not Marvel. It's
El
Sony. It's,
Muerto.
it's,
El
Muerto, yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
I
Muerto?
was like,
it's,
I was about to
it's
look it
owned by
up.
Sony though. So it's the
That's not-
Sony
it is Marvel, though.
Sonyverse, whatever you want to call it.
But
Is
it's
it
Yeah.
Sonyverse or is it Marvelverse?
Of course,
it's-
Spider-Man's owned by Marvel, but Sony owns the rights to Spider-Man. So
Yeah.
it's the Sonyverse. It's not like it's Marvel's universe.
So Sony's able to make any movie with
They
any
want with
character
any character
that is
involving
related
Spider-Man.
to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
But
So we'll
Marvel
have more
isn't.
okay,
movies.
but it's not gonna be part of the Marvel version.
No.
No.
Okay, that's
Marvel
cool.
doesn't
Oh,
own
we're
any
still
of
getting
that.
more
Makes me feel
movies, which is
better.
cool.
They just
Yeah.
let them borrow Spider-Man for the Avengers and all that stuff, so they can
Pretty
tie
much.
everything in and stuff. Yeah,
But what do you guys think about Bad Bunny playing in Muerto?
that's cool. I know people are hating a lot.
Yeah,
People are
It's a
hating.
giant cash grab, bro.
Yeah, I
but-
don't like it.
I mean, like
And
it would have
it's-
been better if
It's
he played
cool.
a.
It's cool.
And
more
more, like,
known
what's-
The only
character.
thing that's kind of whack is that character only came out in 2 comics.
Yeah,
That
the
was
thing,
it.
the
Yeah.
thing I think
That is a
because
money grabber.
it's a money grabber for sure. And what I think it was a good opportunity to kind of showcase a Mexican actor, but they're using
Oh yeah, because the character's
Because the
Mexican.
character's
it's a
Mexican, right?
luchador, yeah.
It's a luchador.
That comes from Mexican origins, but they're using Bad Bunny, who is
Puerto
a
Rican.
Mexican. He's Puerto Rican.
Ooh, that's true.
And that
Yeah.
happens a lot in the movie industry. They cast Puerto Ricans for Mexican roles. So
Yeah.
it's like, bro, why not just have? There's a bunch of Mexicans that
Or
want to
vice
be
versa.
actors.
Sometimes
Nah,
could be.
Who?
there's usually
I don't even
no
see
Mexican
Puerto Rican
actors. Even on my
in
block,
movies.
the show on my block, most of them are Puerto Ricans.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, so it's like,
Didn't even watch that show.
yeah, I didn't either. That shit was so fucking.
It looked
cringy.
cringy.
Yeah. They call me Little Spooky and I'll blast on your ass. Who the fuck says I'll blast on your ass? Anywho.
Cop.
Going back.
cop
No, yeah,
playing- a cop
I
playing a
didn't,
gangster.
that's the only thing I didn't like. I mean, it
Yeah.
is, I can, like, it's definitely a fucking clout. Like, oh, let's get Bad Bunny. And
yeah.
everyone's going to
What?
watch it because Bad Bunny.
But also,
When-
no one really cares about the character because, like I said, it only
Yeah,
made
it's
like
only
2
two-
appearances.
yeah.
So it's kind of like, what's the point of getting this? Why don't you bring a character out that's popular
Exactly.
and everything?
And I
like
mean,
that?
no hate. I mean, I love Bad Bunny. No hate to him, but they should have casted a Mexican.
Yeah.
Or how about just
Maybe they
just choose a different character?
Just because he was a luchador, he was in WWE.
It's because
So
he
they're,
likes
trying to tie
wrestling
it
a
in.
lot.
Yeah, likes
Yeah.
wrestling and stuff.
And also, like Sony, when they like a certain actor, like they'll work with them forever, dude. Like he's in Bad Bunny's in
Bullet Train?
Bullet Train.
Bullet Train.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bullet Train.
Has that
It's
came
gonna
out yet?
No, it's gonna come out like in.
That movie looks
a few
good,
months.
though.
It does
looks
look good.
awesome.
Yeah, it
dude.
looks
so
sick.
good. And it's a Sony movie.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I
okay.
think there's probably some negotiation of like, oh, you could be this Marvel character, but you got to be in this movie and this movie.
Who was the main character? Brad Pitt, right? Brad Pitt's the main
Yeah,
character.
he's the main character.
I guess they liked his acting in Bullet Train. They're like, okay, let's get him for
His acting's
Yeah.
not
His
bad.
own-
He did pretty good in Narcos, I think.
I didn't see it,
Oh, I didn't see his. I haven't seen it, but yeah, I
Oh,
heard that
yeah.
he did pretty
He
good.
did fine. He did fine.
but again, he was playing a Mexican guy.
No, he wasn't. He was playing his like own like he wasn't Mexican in the show.
What was he?
Yeah, I think he was Puerto Rican, but he was
Not
part of the
that he
cartel.
was. No, he wasn't using Puerto Rican accent.
He sounded like himself. Probably wasn't using like the slang.
Oh yeah, boy. No, that's claimed. Well, that's crazy. Well, that's how I feel about it.
Could be wrong. He probably was playing a Mexican. I was like, he
That's
still
what
sounds
Hans
Puerto
was telling
Rican.
me. 'Cause me
He
and
still
Hans
has
were
that
talking
Puerto
about it
Rican
yesterday.
accent, so I don't know.
As me and Hans were talking about it yesterday. What's up, friends? Before we continue with today's episode, we're going to shout out our sponsors at BetterHelp for sponsoring today's episode. So, as we know, finding therapy can get a little tedious driving around, looking for a therapist, going on all these therapist dates. Why do that when it can all be on your phone and you can just look at their bios and just see that it's all in the palm of your hands, make things easier. So, without a healthy mind, being truly happy and at peace is hard. The good news is therapy works. But what is therapy exactly? It's whatever you want it to be. Maybe you're not feeling motivated right now and would like some tools to help. Or maybe you're feeling insecure in relationships or at work or not dealing well with stress. Whatever you need, it's time to stop being ashamed of normal human struggles and start feeling better because you deserve to be happy. Bless you. And now you don't have to worry about finding an in-person therapist near you to help. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. Because let's be honest, I'd be getting shy, so it helps out. It's much more affordable than an in-person therapy, and you can start communicating with your therapist in 48 hours. Join the millions of people who are seeing what online therapy really is about. It's always a good time to invest in yourself because you are your greatest asset. And special offer to I.E In Friends listeners, get 10% off your first month of professional therapy at betterhelp.com/IEInFriends. That's better, HELP.com/IEInFriends. Thanks again to BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode. And now back to today's episode. My first time, well, not my first time,
It's
but
the Red Bull.
it's the Red Bull.
It's the Bang.
Oh, wait.
Night
Oh,
of
you're
Bang
cheating
today.
on Red Bull, bro?
Oh shit, he's cheating on
Yeah.
Red Bull.
Red Bull was
Yeah.
Red Bull literally emailed me last week that they want to work with you. And now
Sorry,
Oh,
you're
Bang
using
emailed me
Bang.
You just
before.
lost that.
Imagine.
No, you know my first time. Well, not my first time, but I did behind this. Like I did an extra gig. I was an extra for this comedy for like a comedy show, and then I was sitting down. I was just getting ready for like everyone was just like sitting down. We all just entered and shit. And I was sitting down next to the door, and I heard someone talking about like oh, do you know who's who's the main actors and shit? And then like I was just kind of eavesdropping on them, and like no, I heard it's Michael Keegan Key, and
Oh, shit.
I was like, what? I was like, no fucking way, because that's my fucking idol. Like I love that dude. And I was like, it was my first acting gig. I remember it was my first extra acting gig, and I was like, there's no fucking way. And then literally after they said that, because I was literally right next to the door, Michael Keegan Key literally just walks in through the door, and I was like, holy fucking shit. Like I got chills. I was like, no fucking way. And I was like, I'm gonna go talk to him. I'm gonna go fucking talk to him.
Saul starts straight at his fucking bulge.
Hell yeah, bro. Because he's just that dude. He's just like a funny character. Like he's just a funny guy. Like he just walks around. I don't know. He's just like a funny dude. And I was like, bro, this dude's fucking. He's here. And then so we went to go shoot the set. We were like It was so funny. It was like some airplane thing, and he was just all improvising the whole shit.
Nice.
And so like I was like one of the passengers, and I was trying so hard not to laugh, but that shit was so fucking funny. And then so after we got like a little break, and then I went to like the place next to like the water fountain where like you fill up your water bottles and shit. And I was like, I know he's gonna go get water, and I'm gonna go be in line at the same time as he is and talk to him. And then so I was just kind of waiting, and I was like, he's gonna get water. I know he is. And then because he was like in like where all the actors go, because you know how they separate them.
Yeah.
And then I was like, but the water station was right in the middle. And I was like, he's gonna go get water. I know he is. And then I started getting thirsty, waiting for him. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna go get water. Hopefully hopefully, I don't know, something happens. So I went to go get water. Got my water cup. He didn't show up. I sat down, and then he went to go get water. And I was like, man. So I never got to talk to him. I was honestly very.
Damn, you were so.
Wait, this was such a letdown
was such a
story.
letdown story. Oh my
Everything was
God.
like excited
Why'd
for
you
him.
even tell
This
it?
is whack. Guys, skip that shit.
I was very nervous and shy to meet him. I could have gone up.
I thought
to
you
him
were gonna say
and
you
shit.
guys went at the exact same time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like
Shook your hand.
like
Shook
cheers
your
with
hand.
water. Like,
Nah, I
you
didn't
got
have-
on- and then
you drank
got-
out of his cup. You drank out of yours like
And
a
then you
little
got on
like
your
glove.
arms.
Yeah.
And then you got on your knees and
Yeah,
you started
definitely.
blowing him.
Definitely
something
not.
crazy.
Like, I was about to get bricked up.
Started gripping your shit.
Yeah. You got me excited for nothing. Whack.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry
Terrible.
That's I'm very. That happens a lot. I just let people down. I'm sorry.
He is a legend, though, man.
Yeah,
he's
Key and
amazing.
Peele, I mean,
Yeah.
Key and Peele,
probably the
fucking-
best Comedy Central show.
Hell yeah.
Nope.
What? No.
Dave
What do you think?
Chappelle show.
That shit low key
Dave
overrated.
Chappelle.
I'm
That
not
shit
gonna
low
lie.
key over.
I'm
Dave
not gonna lie.
Chappelle
I love-
overrated. Dave Chappelle overrated.
Okay, not that he's not overrated.
Pause.
I'm
He's
trying
not
to see
overrated.
what the reaction I get aired.
Dave Chappelle's definitely not overrated, but I think
I feel like
I tried binging the Dave Chappelle show and I just couldn't get into it, to be honest.
Key and Peele, there's so many more
It's,
references.
Yeah.
I think it was like a culture. Like I think it's like the time. Like at
Yeah.
the time you're
Yeah, 'cause
watching
at
it.
the time I was really small. My brother was into it, so I
Yeah.
would watch it all like when it was new. And at the time, it really was like the funniest shit ever.
Yeah.
And, like it did inspire like a bunch of shows.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
inspired Key and
It's about Key and
Peele.
Peele, yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
yeah.
inspired basically everyone.
But Key and Peele, I don't know. It's just like
Funny.
more clever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is
Yeah.
this very like
She catches you off guard.
situational.
You're like,
Yeah.
fuck.
There's just very situational.
And I
which
said-
love.
I love that's when Dave Chappelle said that shit when he left. He's like, I
yeah.
left and I came back and I already had fucking two other people doing my fucking job. He's talking about
Yeah.
Key and Peele.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That shit's-
to me, that's the best comedy sketch show. That's all I'm saying.
yeah.
You know that? Remember that sketch where he's like, "When keeping it real goes wrong." He's like,
My bad.
So I was going on TiVo and shit.
He's rewinding it.
He's
You gotta
rewinding.
wait for it
I
to
just
rewind.
remember there was like some guy trying to dance with this girl, and he tries to interject, and then they end up like fucking in front of him and shit.
Oh shit.
Remember that?
Nah.
Is
Shows
that
out
Dave
of pocket.
Chappelle?
Yeah.
The
Oh,
X
sketch.
Factor
I
one.
remember
Live
that
and
sketch.
Dad or next videos.
Oh shit!
Next videos is hamster.
I just remember how like iconic and how like it broke the bounds of like what comedy can be. I thought it was the best thing. Like
Yeah,
even like
Black
his one
Zilla.
of the first
Black
one
Zilla.
of the first fucking I think the first episode, one of his most like controversial iconic characters, Clayton Bigsby,
Oh yeah.
the blind black guy who thinks he's white and he's a white
Oh,
supremacist.
Yeah.
That was like the first episode,
That's amazing.
bro.
No, I definitely did set the level for.
Exactly.
Oh, that
Even at
shit-
that time, even though at that time people were less soft, even at that time that show was like people
The
were
Rick
like, "Holy
James
shit!"
sketch.
The Rick James sketch is one of the best
Charlie
sketches ever.
That's
Oh,
yeah,
man.
shit's amazing. Love all that.
They don't
Oh, that
make-
was a
They
good
don't
show,
make them
too.
like they used to.
Oh, the Amanda show is fucking amazing. I love
Amanda
that
show
shit.
and all that was
Amanda,
two
Amanda.
good shows too.
Amanda. Oh, and what's his who loves orange soda? Kel loves
Keenan and
orange-
Kel.
Keenan and Kel. There you go. That's his name.
Yeah, I love that show too.
Yeah, that shit was my favorite. So
You guys had so much cable like growing up.
You don't remember all that Amanda
So you
Amanda
didn't have
show?
cable? I didn't have cable. Well, I played like I want to sleep early too. Like I don't know how old you were watching that.
Tunes
You watched
Well, you guys had
You
older
watch-
brothers and
Yeah.
cousins and
My
stuff.
brother didn't even watch those shows. I just watched them because they came out on Nickelodeon or Teen Nick all
You
the
were
time.
up that
Yeah.
late.
Chappelle show came on Nickelodeon.
No, those
Yo.
shows we're talking about all that Amanda show.
What's up with Dan Schneider and his foot fetish though? What?
Oh,
You
yeah.
do go back and you go all back to the shows he created, which he's a fucking pedophile, but he created some bangers.
Oh, but you watch them now and you can kind
I
of
guess
like
it's
realize
okay.
what's going on.
Yeah.
You see, there's a lot of feet in those
There's a lot of
shows.
feet in those shows,
Hey, you
man.
think the feet in a Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, because they're just like they put it in your face. Was that subliminal? Like they're like, oh, this is because it's kind of all about Hollywood. You
Oh,
think
that's
Back in
that's
those
just
times.
Tarantino,
that was his
dude.
Tarantino?
Dude, all his movies have
his
crazy
feet?
feet shots.
Okay.
Like all of them, like Kill Bill, like when she's in the back of the truck.
Yeah.
Her fucking toes are like in 3D, like you can almost fucking see
Maybe he
that
has
one,
a foot
dude.
fetish too.
Yeah. No,
Maybe
he
Tar-
for sure has a foot fetish. I mean,
Yeah.
his that one movie where Salma Hayek's in it, like she literally sticks her foot in his mouth in the scene because he's an actor in the movie. He literally has her toes in his mouth.
Oh, he did
Do you
that.
imagine writing that? Just like he's like,
Yo, do you
This
think
work?
do you think the actors feel weird about this?
They're getting paid, bro.
Dude, they get paid like millions.
Millions, so
Dude.
Or
I
do
do
you
that
think
shit
like
too.
deep down? You
I'll
think
be
deep
like,
down?
Like Tarantino,
You know, deep down in their morals, you
cleaned
think
them.
it fucks with them.
But I'm pretty sure they're part of
Fuck
this. Is a
no.
weird
Give
scene.
me $1 million. I don't think my morals. Really
Yeah, I don't have
count, like-
morals for a couple mil.
Yeah,
You're
I'll be a
right.
slut. I was
Yeah,
just
no.
slut for free. I was slut for free.
I'm a slut for
It's crazy
free.
because I just barely started. I barely watched like 2 weeks ago. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh,
Oh,
did
yeah,
you
what
like
do you
it?
think?
It was dope. I
Crazy
really
never
liked
seen
it.
it.
right?
It was really cool. I like that.
The ending's crazy, huh?
Yeah, the ending, bro. The ending was my favorite fucking part.
Yeah.
I literally, I was on the edge of my seat with a huge smile on my
I thought
face.
I was like, "Fuck, they're gonna kill him." I'm like, God, and then out of
Don't
nowhere,
spoil
man,
it.
the motherfucker kills him. He's like, ah, la, la,
But it
fucking
did start
Brad
off
Pitt.
really slow. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't care. That's
It was
Tarantino
pretty
films.
slow.
Yeah.
It
That's
is
the only
Tarantino
thing where I
films.
was kind of like, because my attention span is fucking so low. So
You
I
always
was
gotta
like,
remember, like some of the most biggest and best directors all have a style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tarantino, yeah, maybe his
His
film
style was
start.
boring as fuck.
No, Tarantino. It's a lot of dialogue. It was a lot of good dialogue.
Yeah.
And if you're someone who likes movies, you know, like, you can respect the dialogue in the film because it's like, even though you may
Someone
think, oh, this
wrote
is
that
boring,
down.
you're just talking too much.
I like
But it's
bright
like if
colors
it helps the movie
gunshots.
More of
progress.
a Michael Bay type of guy.
Yeah,
over
more
here.
Michael Bay guys.
Oh my
Blowing
God.
up shit.
Yeah, that stuff's good
Car
too.
spinning, car jumping out. Vin Diesel turning into a transformer and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. That's my
Bro,
shit.
that would be
I
the
can't wait.
crossover.
I can't wait for that.
I
dude.
can't believe that was- I can't
Fast
believe
and
that was
Furious.
actually a rumor.
Fast and Transformed.
No, the rumor was
the
Too
homie.
fast,
at
too
Jurassic
transformed.
Park.
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah,
also
Jurassic
Transformers.
Park.
They were also rumored with Transformers too.
They
What-
should do a
what
Transformers.
if it was
collab.
like-
Stupid.
They should
That
though.
would
It
be
makes
perfect.
sense.
That
Yeah,
would
it
literally
makes
be
sense.
perfect. Like,
What if
they're
it was
into
like-
cars?
Yeah.
The cars transform.
Jurassic World versus Transformers versus Vin Diesel and family.
That means Vin Diesel wins.
Vin
He'll
Diesel
win.
wins.
Diesel
No
wins.
But Vin
problem.
Diesel and The Rock
He's gonna
don't like
drive.
each
He's
other,
gonna
no?
drive his car in through the fucking Jurassic.
That's why The Rock
fucking-
joins like Optimus
His
Prime.
car's gonna go through the fucking dinosaur somehow. He's gonna put like a blade in the front that's spinning.
It goes in through the mouth, and then somehow they just drive and they shoot out through the tail.
They shoot out through his tongue.
He
Throughout the
fucks
tongue.
up Optimus Prime. He like socks him for family.
Yeah, so that
He's so strong. He punches fucking.
He
He punches Optimus Prime to the ground. What the fuck?
I would watch it.
yeah,
Nah.
I'd pay $12 and some popcorn and some
I see that
soda.
opening night, bro.
25
Oh, for
bucks.
sure.
Dressed up as fucking
Vin Diesel.
Megatron.
Dressed up as Vin
Dressed
Diesel.
up as The Rock.
Hey man, all you gotta do is wait for the 10th one because they're not done with the. There's only one. There's one more film.
No, I need more,
I doubt
bro.
there's gonna be one more.
There is. There,
I think
it's
there
10
is.
films.
Well, I mean, I know they announced it, but I'm sure they'll keep going, dude.
Oh, you think it's gonna be more than 10 films?
Yeah.
The whole plan was 10 films.
Yeah, it's just fun now. It's just what can we get away with type shit.
And they can't get away with it. There's like, what stupid shit should we do now?
Like when they
That's
went to outer
so
space.
unrealistic.
They literally went to
When they went to
space.
outer
Yeah.
space in
I
cars.
think the only way to top outer space is to fight dinosaurs or Transformers
Or Godzilla.
or Godzilla.
or a
Oh
Transformer.
my god!
sick
Don't
as fuck?
and then
even.
after and then
Diesel.
King Kong gets into the picture and shit.
Who?
Dude,
King Kong. Fuck.
Somehow-
All of his films get together. This is the
Somehow-
mashup.
It's a super
somehow
mashup.
Vin
Some-
Diesel controls King Kong. The Rock controls Godzilla.
Yeah,
That'd be sick as fuck. I would love
it's
it.
in slow motions before, like in
Yeah.
the trailer, they're like running to each other and they jump in the air.
And then it's like Godzilla and
You
King
see
Kong in the
King Kong.
background.
Yeah, exactly.
And then somehow, somewhere, fucking Jason comes in.
And then
yeah.
And then the family has to get together and kill Jason.
that was a sick ass collab, Freddy versus Jason.
That
Those
was
were
at that
fun.
time. At that
Yeah.
time, that was a very that was a big crossover. in
That was the
horror.
first
Yeah.
Universal type when they were
Yeah,
universe
when they
cross.
That would have been a
Stuff,
sick
yeah.
ass shoe.
A
Freddie
shoe?
and Jason Nike SB Dunk.
That's
yeah, that would
I
be
tell you about my
very
brother
fire.
having customized all white Vans of that.
Really?
His friend used to be an artist, so he customized his Vans. One shoe was Freddie, the other one was Jason. It was Freddie versus Jason.
Oh, that's cool.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That it was sexy. I remember
Yes.
always stealing his shoes.
Where like the shoelaces will be like blood splats and shit.
No, no,
I can
no.
do it
So
with these.
basically, the sole was white,
Yeah.
but the whole van was colored in to like design of Freddie and Jason, and then he left the shoelaces white. But
That's
it
tight.
was so clean, bro.
That's badass.
Like my brother, I mean, he would try hiding shoes, but I would always fucking. I remember being in middle school and trying to
You guys
find
have
his
the
fucking
same shoe
shoes.
size?
At that time, I was like, I was there. He was still bigger than me because he was
Right.
he's 5 years older.
Yeah.
But I was like, it wasn't that off. But I was like, I still want to wear these. Though.
Yeah, yeah.
And I would always steal his shoes and go to fucking school with his shoes on, bro.
That's badass.
He always had 6 shoes his whole life.
Is that how you got into the shoe culture? Because of your brother?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ah,
No, yeah.
that's cool.
Then because of him, because I saw how much dope shoes he had.
Yeah.
He had all the classic good shoes, bro. He even had the one. Remember back. I don't know if you guys remember, but remember when Nike I don't know. I forgot what.
The SB Dunk lows.
No. I don't know if it was Dunks or if it was Air Max. I forgot what fucking brand it was. It was Nike, but I forgot what model. But they had the see-through shoes. Remember those?
Is it see-through from the top?
From the top, everywhere, the whole shoe. You remember those?
Mm-mm.
He had those back then, bro.
Damn.
And those were hot back then.
Did he have the finger ones? The ones that look like you have feet?
No, that's not even
the
a
claws.
bro.
Those are sick, bro.
I don't know if this is real.
Those are white dad shoes.
Yeah, I don't know if this is real, but supposedly Kanye West made shoes called Balenciagas, where it's like a boot, but it's a clear boot.
With
you
agua.
and you can fill it up with water.
With agua.
So it's like Jesus walks. So it's like so you can walk on water like
I've
Jesus.
never heard of that.
Well, there is a shoe that Nike created that's like very limited. That's like supposedly has water from the what's that lake?
Vatican.
No, it's that one lake.
The biblical lake.
It's like some biblical lake, yeah, and it's like it's the air bubble, and Air Max.
the 97s.
The 97s. Those are actually, and those are very expensive. It's like they made a Jesus one. They also made that devil one.
The devil one
that
with
went
the-
super
with Lil
fucking
Nas?
controversial. Yeah,
Where it was real human blood.
yeah. So that one was supposed real human blood, and the white one it's all white with the blue air bubble
From,
but the water.
Blessed water.
Is
It's
it from
blood.
the
I forgot what lake it is. It's that biblical lake.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
The Red Sea.
The
Huh?
Red Sea?
Red Sea.
is it,
I don't know. I can't remember what lake.
I
it's
forgot
from.
what lake, but it's one of those biblical lakes.
Or is it the one where
Waters.
where
Moses parted the
was-
sea?
No, where Moses was in the Nile or some shit. No, it's not
The Nile-
Is it
no.
the Nile? Nah, I don't think it's the Nile.
Denial.
It's one of those. You know what I'm talking
live
about. It's one of those
Yeah,
biblical
yeah,
lakes.
denial,
Yeah,
denial.
Denial.
It's in denial.
It's like the heavens.
So what's
it's
up
not
with
the
furries?
Why does the Nile River and then the Nile go hand in hand?
because denial is.
I was gonna get into a deep conversation about religion, but let's talk about furries real quick.
Why'd you put furries?
Before we get into now, let's talk about Zootopia. Let's play a game.
Okay.
Let's play Smash or Pass.
Okay, let's go.
Zootopia.
I'm down.
I wonder if it's
Smash
one
or
of those-
Pass.
Let me see.
Giselle.
What the fuck?
Giselle the
Oh.
giraffe.
That's Shakira.
Oof.
Did they really make that draft out of Sakura?
Did I grab the fuck
Modeled
out of
after
those
her,
horns?
I don't know.
Got
She
the fuck
kind of
out of
like
the
a
horns?
crack whore.
And she got that throat though.
Hey, she do got that throw, but I
got
don't know.
that
She built kind of funny.
If she gets too excited, she's ripping your chest with those horns, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm a passer on that one. What do you guys say?
I would, but I'd
Pass.
wear like a bulletproof vest or something.
Pass. I'd pass.
All right, Smash or Pass. Judy.
Smash!
Smash.
Smash!
Give me child support. I don't care. Smash.
Bro,
Fucking Judy
Bro,
Hopps,
I don't care, Mrs. Officer.
never pull out.
Never, ever. I don't care. I don't care what y'all call me.
Refuse.
I don't care if you guys call me a furry fucker.
What are some?
We're sexual.
Look up.
Okay, look up from the new movie. Do a Diane Foxington.
Who the fuck is
Why does he
that?
know this?
Or is it Diane Foxington?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Not
Fan
fan
art?
art.
Oh
fan
Lord.
Oh my god.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be way worse than that.
Diane
She's,
Foxington.
from the bad guys.
The bad guys.
Yeah,
That's
the
a new
movie, The
episode.
Bad guys.
It's like we're actually sponsored by we're sponsored by them. We gotta talk about, but this is this is our segment. We're talking to them.
I would fuck that fox.
Hey, so she's like a prosecutor.
Hey, she bad. Like
She's a. Dude, look at her fucking piercing, her eyebrow piercing.
Oh, I didn't even see it. Okay, smash.
Oh,
Smash.
That's a
Smash.
dosey count right there. If I
Smash.
ever seen one.
Smash.
Yo,
Yeah, dude. She's look at that photo though. That
Which one?
So with the rock, right?
Dude, that's her
Yo.
belly, dude.
Yo.
What the fuck?
Fuck is this?
Any other recommendations? Sammy?
Oh,
Miss
you already know
Incredibles?
who. You already know who.
Miss
Oh,
Incredible?
Miss Incredible.
Mrs. Incredible,
Oh,
bro.
dude.
Come on.
Incredible.
Hands on my knees, shaking ass.
You better put the
on
fan art.
You better put the fan out. Yo, you better relax, my boy.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Bro.
If she does that on your dick, I'm done,
Smash
bro.
or Pass. Mrs. Incredible.
Smash.
I think she's the finest one out of all of them.
I think
isn't
she really. What about that lady from Robots? Remember that movie? Not I Robot. The Robots movie where they're all robots. She got a big old.
Oh, yeah, she had a
one
Oh,
that's
that's not
big.
Disney. That's not Disney.
Where is it
I'm
called?
just doing cartoon
It's
characters.
called Robots. It's called Robots.
Robots, bro. The lady from Robots,
Bruh.
bro.
Oh, Aunt Fanny.
Aunt Fanny, bro.
It's
She
Aunt Fanny.
had that thing.
Sandy Cheeks.
Sandy
Yeah, that's
Cheeks.
Oh, dude.
Okay, now it's Nickelodeon.
Smash.
Smash. Smash.
Remember that
Why
Sandy
did you draw
Cheeks?
her like that?
Do I still have? Remember that photo I sent you of Sandy
No.
with the like her feet and shit?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Hold on, let me see if I can see if
What?
I have it.
Why do you have it saved?
Nah, it's because I sent it. I
That
sent it
fool,
to
that
Sam.
fool jacks off to it, huh?
Nah, bro, look at this shit. It's fucking the M&Ms, the green M&M. It's a popular thing, the green M&M.
What is it?
Oh,
Stop.
dude.
Stop. I can't see.
You can't see it.
Was gripping the blanket.
He's
and shit,
gripping the
looking at
blanket.
the
Fucking
M&M.
pussy mad at the green M&M.
Shit,
I'm
crazy.
down. I've always thought about
Green
it too.
M&M. Okay,
Green
let's
M&M?
put
It's
green
her-
M&M.
it's her eyes, dude.
It's her eyes,
If she looked at you
Are
with
we
those
down
eyes,
that bad?
bro.
Smash her
Look at her
pass?
eyes,
Look at her
bro. Green
eyes.
M&M. Ooh, look at her lips.
Bro, oh, look at the dark.
cannot
Look at the
look away.
chocolate.
Oh,
Ooh,
shit.
Oh, the dark
oh,
chocolate.
Look at the chocolate, bro.
Oh no!
Bro, look
I'm
at
too
her.
excited.
Wait, how is she chocolate but her arms are white?
Cause that's just
Those are
those
her
are
sleeves.
her sleeves. Yeah.
What
Hey,
the
yo, what the?
What?
there's a for you guys that can't see the screen. Well, I'll put it.
There's a green M&M sex doll?
There's a green M&M sex doll.
Hey, yo, what's this? What's the link?
Yo, people need to chill.
Where's the link?
What about Kim Possible or Shigo?
Ooh, Shigo.
Shigo.
Bro,
I feel-
Shigo's bad.
I
as
feel like
fuck.
Shigo's better than Kim Possible.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she
Bro,
goes
just
better.
Look at that, bro.
Bro, click that picture of them hugging each other.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh.
Ooh, Shigo.
Shigo on that.
If you
dick.
could pick one,
Why
which
did
one
they
would you
put
pick?
Kim's face so weird?
For real, huh?
Yo, the mom though.
From where?
Kim Possible's mom? Y'all remember that?
Nah. Hey, why did Cartoon Network always have like some busty ass moms?
Right, they
Remember
were
that?
like titties out and everything. I miss those eras.
They were really just setting us up. Oh shit.
Moms.
The Doctor.
The mom, bro. Look at that. Look at that fucking cosplay right
The
there. Look
mom
at
is
this.
pretty cute, low key.
Look at that.
Look at that cosplay right there to the right.
Hey, you know who I always thought? You know who at low key when I was younger? You know who I wanted like to fuck? Candace from Phineas and Ferb.
What the fuck?
Fuck. Hell no.
I thought she was hot, bruh. And then plus those Ashley Tisdale, and she's hot.
Little my.
Should we get out of this segment?
Yeah, the segment. The segment's done.
We've gone down.
We went too far.
We went through it. You had to say
Yeah.
Phineas and Ferb.
You were old at Phineas and Ferb?
You were just old enough to know that was wrong to
Who's
think.
that?
No, bro. You guys never got bricked up for watching like cartoon characters.
Not Phineas
Oh,
and
yeah.
Ferb, not the sister, but remember Ferb's girlfriend at the end? She was like an agent or something like that. She had like black hair.
Oh, Dr. Doofenshmirtz's fucking daughter.
I was down.
Oh, she was.
Oh, she Vanessa Doofenshmirtz.
Vanessa,
She's-
yeah.
She was
yeah,
fire.
exactly.
She can get it.
Yeah,
Smash,
easily. Smash.
Let's talk about furries. Let's get into that since we're just in this shit.
We're just into some
You're a
crazy
fuck the
topics.
furry?
Never fucked the
You
furry.
ever fucked a
Would
furry?
you
You
fuck
ever
a
thought
furry?
about fucking a
Nah,
furry?
I've never thought of it, to be honest.
I've never either.
So do you know what the furry culture is about? Because I know it's
Yeah.
pretty deep.
Is they have conventions about it and stuff.
Yeah.
What
Yeah, they'll
goes
have
on?
their whole personality, like a separate personality that they come up with.
Uh-huh.
It's like their costume, right? But then it's like it's the real them.
Like that's who they
You
like.
know what I
It's
mean?
that's what they identify as.
Yeah. And,
Like I identify like as a green furry.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Because you know how like it's like almost a sex. I don't. They want to claim it as a sexuality.
What?
Yeah.
that's the thing, though. Like, I feel like furries are like one bad day away from fucking a dog. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like bestiality.
yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. I think it is one
Like
bad day.
they're fucking in the suits and they're like, this ain't enough. I need more.
I need a
you know?
real
And
animal.
The
then-
dog's walking.
I kind of want to see like a
A furry?
statistic about that shit of like how many people that are in bestiality are also into furries. I feel like it's
Oh
probably.
yeah, there's got to be huge.
I thought there's
correlation.
correlation in it for sure.
Yeah,
Would you ever be down to go to like a? What if you
furry
meet a girl?
convention?
What if
I
you
actually
meet-
would want to go just because
Just for the
I
memes
find
and
it
shit?
interesting.
So what if you meet
Yeah.
a girl, right? And you really like her, and
find
like
out
this
she's
is
a
like her,
furry?
this is like her secret. Like a year down the road, she's like, so this convention's coming up, and like
I
this.
want you to go.
But we have to wear costumes.
Just don't judge me, okay?
And you're thinking over here like, oh shit, we're going to Comic-Con. Fuck yeah.
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 Boom, it's a furry convention. What do you do
no.
a year in?
I would.
I'll tell her to put that furry suit on and fucking go.
The thing about furries,
Let's go.
they do a lot of orgy parties though. That's the thing. They're very open in their shit. I don't know. I don't know how I know.
I want to ask
you, how do you know this?
Hey, yo.
I've done my. I've gone into like a.
Or I feel like people
a rabbit
sexualize
hole.
them more than we think. Maybe they just literally like just. It's just a weird thing they like to do. Like where it's not anything sexual. They just like doing that.
No.
No.
It's sexual. It's sexual. It's a sexual thing.
I mean, you can ask one of them.
They have openings in their in their.
I don't think they do.
They do. I mean, I don't know how I know.
I
Why
want
does
to
he
know
know
why
these
you know
things?
this. How do you even why are you coming up with these theories?
I don't know. It's
Oh,
just
God.
I've been in rabbit holes.
So if you're a furry, what color furry would you be?
Oh, it'll be a purple box, and then I'll make sure the nose is a little shorter so I can stick out my tongue.
Like, okay.
I'm just kidding. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Damn,
Yeah,
that
they
was,
have-
That was
oddly
so, hey,
specific.
Let's go open all the souls.
It's like their it's like their whole personality,
Yeah.
and then like
It's called persona.
persona. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I
would
don't know
do-
how.
I learned a
It's
little
a- it's
bit
a
about
guess.
this.
Y'all know a lot
I learned,
about this.
I
It's
learned a little bit
weird.
about this because of one show I was watching on Netflix, and it was like there was one episode where like
Yeah.
it's a crime show, and they had
A furry?
a crime scene about a furry killing another furry in real life.
Furry
so
on
like
furry crime?
so they learned about like what the fuck furries do and
Yeah.
shit.
Cuddle
That's why
crime.
people like to sexualize them a lot, but
They be killing.
No, not
killers?
that. It's just a show, bro. It's not like a real show, real show.
You
It's
know
like-
what's another show that's coming up on the IE network? I.E. In Furries.
So Aaron and Saul are starting in
Why
it.
that one?
Aaron and Saul are starting it. You'll be a red little cat, and he's a green
And
purple
we'll, like, do
fox.
a hard
Why
episodes
do I
like
gotta be a
this.
cat? Why can't I be a dog or
And you gotta
something?
drink tea and stuff through your holes.
Shit's you think furries are cults?
Oh yeah. Could they be cults? Because they all unite. They all believe in the same things.
What makes
If that's the case, then anything that's religion is a cult.
a cult a cult?
That's kind of true.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember I took this class called Religion and Violence, and they talk about like exactly that, you know.
Oh shit.
And one section was about cults, right? And there's
Yeah.
like a few qualities that all cults have. So one of them is like charismatic leaders, right? So they're like really charming, like setting rules.
Wait.
They lead a group from a certain area,
Yeah.
the Inland Empire sometimes. Mexican, no. So they'll also have like secret teachings, right? So it's like the
Like a
teachings,
Patreon?
Yeah,
Like
like you
people
can
hop
only
on and like we teach a little bit deeper things. stuff like that.
exactly. Yeah, you don't have enough access.
Where they pay like a membership fee.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
And
a
there's like
membership.
tiers to it.
Yeah.
You know,
The more you pay, the more welcomed you are.
exactly. You know, and like sometimes they'll meet up at a fair. Sometimes they'll get sponsored by Manscaped.
Yeah.
But also,
They'll go to tunnels like that. I'm telling you, like Google Home listens to you, bro. Every time,
Yeah.
whatever topic we talk about, a picture shows up that's relevant. It's weird.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty
I pay
crazy.
attention to when we talk about topics. Just pay attention to the screen. It's weird.
You didn't see the furries on the screen.
You didn't see the
like,
furries on the screen when we were talking about
It
it?
wasn't
to
furry,
go-
it was like a cat.
Yeah, it's weird.
It was weird.
It
Yeah,
really listens. I'm sorry.
Google does
I need to
listen,
get
bro.
the
It really
fuck
does.
Yeah, all right. I'm sorry. So what makes a cult?
So another thing is like us versus them mentality. So like if you're part of a cult, they'll try to make you fear everyone outside the cult. And maybe not so much fear, but like to distance yourself, like even if they're your family. So like they'll try to separate you from your family. There's like a few more. But there's a few more, but as I was like learning them, I started realizing like, damn, like that's what Jehovah's Witnesses do. Like a bunch. Also, cults shun their ex-members. So like if you're part of a cult and then someone leaves, it's like, oh no, don't talk to that guy because he's got it all wrong. Like
Yeah.
he fucked up his life. You don't want to end up like him. And then they try to exaggerate how bad their life is after they leave, even though it's like
They're living the
they're
best life.
fine. Yeah, like they're maybe doing better. You know?
Yeah.
So I realized like that's what Jehovah's Witnesses do. But they're more subtle about it. So you know that's why it's like not on the news. Even though like if you do look up, like just look up Jehovah's Witness Australian Royal Commission. Okay,
Australian
this is
Royal
very
Commission.
specific, but so like in 2016 there was this case where like Australia realized Jehovah's Witnesses were hiding like 9,000 cases of child abuse.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
damn.
And they never revealed it because their excuse was like they want to deal with it within the community, which is bullshit, you know? Because
Yeah.
that's when you got to bring in the police,
Yeah.
you know? Fuck all that, like keep it in the community, you know? So they started realizing like this is proof that Jehovah's Witnesses, they have the same policy everywhere. So who knows how many cases go unreported
Oh shit.
of child abuse? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh shit.
And then,
Um,
I'm sorry. Go on.
There's this documentary on HBO Max. It's about Heaven's Gate, this cult.
Oh, there is.
I seen it. It's
You
pretty
seen it?
dope.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen
Dude,
it.
it's
But it's a
real.
crazy ass cult.
It's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was on HBO Max.
dude, it's a great documentary.
Yeah.
It talks
It's a while
about
ago.
and all the same traits. You'll see it. Like it'll be like they get people in by telling them that they want to reach God.
An enlightenment and shit like that.
Exactly. Like, oh, don't you want to reach the next stage of your spirituality?
Mm-hmm.
Their belief was that it was through aliens. Like they thought that aliens were gonna literally come down
And
and take them to heaven.
through like an
Yeah.
asteroid or some shit
So-
like that. A meteor.
Actually, a UFO
Yeah,
would
UFO.
come and take them.
UFO.
And so as the years progressed, their ideas became more radical,
Yeah.
more crazy. Like they wanted to be really androgynous. So at one point, like the guys were trying to chop their balls off.
Oh, yeah, I
wow.
remember
The-
that. They were
yeah.
trying to
Remember
have
the
kids
case
and
where
everything like
that one guy literally did that? He convinced about 20 something and 30 something people
To
to
drink the
go to a
Kool-Aid?
house the day it was like the day of vengeance or whatever,
Yeah.
and they all got super. Like he drugged all of them,
Yeah.
and he basically made all of them castrate themselves.
Damn.
So basically, cut their balls and dick off, and they all killed themselves basically. And yeah, that was the whole thing. Because the whole point was, in order for them to make it to a new life, they had to die. They had to like kill themselves in order to go to basically with the aliens to like a better life and stuff.
Damn.
What if they
Yeah,
did?
yeah, man.
Huh?
What if they did?
Damn.
Damn. What if the cole was right?
You can look it up. I
We
forgot what
never
it's called.
know.
That
Chop
was
my balls
off. Hey, y'all trying to get some
That was
dri-
the same Heaven's Gate thing, right? Or is that a different guy?
Well, it's very similar because Heaven's Gate did end up killing themselves in a
Mhm.
mansion,
Mm-hmm.
but that was like after they like chopped their balls off because not everybody did. Only a few of them did, and then they started having like complications.
Yeah.
So that's when they were started having doubts. You know.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we don't
And-
know about all that.
Yeah, and so the leader was started realizing like,
they're rebelling and shit.
yeah,
Didn't he shoot them?
No,
yeah,
he drugged them. Like they didn't know. Well,
no,
I don't know
well,
if it's that one.
Heaven's Gate. You're
They did it-
confusing
I'm
it with,
confusing it with
Jim
I think
Jones.
Jim Jones. Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's
Jim
the one
Jones.
in
That
South
is
Jim
America.
Jones is the one
Jones.
that they
Yeah.
started shooting at him, bro.
Yeah, South America was the one
That
where
one's crazy. Yeah. Jonestown. That's like the biggest,
Johnstown.
most well known example of extreme cult.
Yeah.
because that's what happened. Like they move them all to South America, and what happened was a reporter came to see if everything was all right,
Uh-huh.
and everything seemed perfect. Like everyone was super happy, and then someone dropped him a note, and then the note said like, "We need help. Like we want to get out." And so that's when the reporter was like, "Oh shit! Like there's something crazy going on," and so he started. He like reported back to I forgot where he was from, but they told him to send like soldiers and shit.
Yeah.
And so Jim Jones realized that there was like someone on like a
Like-
traitor.
Uh huh.
And so that's when he realized like, oh, the reporter's trying to stop us from entering heaven. And they're like, no, like they started fucking fighting. That's when Jim Jones was like, okay, we gotta drink the Kool-Aid. And that's where the saying comes like
Yeah, yeah.
The
Don't drink the
Kool-Aid.
Don't drink the
Mhm.
Kool-Aid.
Or
But he
the-
poisoned it without them
he
knowing.
put
No.
cyanide in the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid. Well, actually he told them all.
Oh
And
shit.
there's actually like tapes of this.
But
like,
it
Yeah,
shows how
yeah.
much it hurts them, like when it goes down like your body and like how it
They were,
destroys
like,
your
in
like
pain.
your stomach. So like I think the kids were the first ones like to start dying,
yeah.
and then the adults noticed that the kids were dying, so they stopped drinking the Kool-Aid, and this motherfucker starts like just blasting them, brah brah
Yeah.
brah brah, bro. And then I think like the governor from somewhere went in too, right? And he also got blasted, and that's when like they
Yeah.
actually were able to go in and like stop
Oh,
everything from happening.
shit.
Yeah, that's when they sent in the troops and shit
Yeah,
to fight
but
him.
it was fucking
By the
wild.
time they showed up, like half the people died through the Kool-Aid, the other half died
Through
through
gun
gunshots.
wounds.
Gunshots, yeah.
And at the end, fucking Jim Jones shot himself.
Yep, and that
he
was
didn't even
it.
drink the Kool-Aid.
What up,
I
bitch?
found it right
Yeah.
here. It's called the People's Temple Agricultural Project,
The
better known
people's-
as Jonestown.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was established by the People's Temple, a San Francisco-based cult under the leadership of Jim Jones.
Yeah.
Y'all think you
So
can?
starting in San Francisco.
That's crazy. Starting in San Francisco.
And what's crazy, you can YouTube like audio recordings of that last day.
Yeah,
Dude, it's sad because you hear kids in the back crying.
No way.
And then you hear a few of the people like arguing with Jim Jones, like I don't think this is the right thing to do. And then people will argue for him. They'll be like, Jim Jones brought us all the way out here. Like, why should we stop believing him now? Like, we have a
Yeah.
better life because of him.
That's
and then you
crazy.
don't. Did you see the footage of where you start hearing like the actual
The
like
gunshots?
shit going down?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is this on the documentary or is this like you just go on YouTube and
I saw it on.
There's a- there's a-
I saw it on YouTube.
There's a few docs
They're
on YouTube.
clipped though.
Yeah.
They're all
Fuck.
clipped.
What do you think leads someone to join a cult?
I think
Dude.
isolation.
Here's the thing, dude. Like, there'll be smart people joining cults. So it's not as simple as like
Like being manipulated.
Yeah, because people think like if you're manipulated, you're dumb. It's like, dude,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not like that. Like smart ass people get manipulated.
Uh-huh.
Rich ass people get manipulated. Like fucking
Lose all their
like
money
Tom
and shit.
Cruise. He's a Scientologist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That fool's rich as hell. Why is he a Scientologist?
That's a whole different
cult.
thing. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
weird one.
Yeah. So it's like, but a lot of times it is because people are in stress and they need some sort of like
Mhm.
answer in their life. Like
Yeah.
they need a reason to like,
Or they feel like really alone and stuff, like isolated from everything.
Mhm.
yeah,
They really want to like be part of something.
exactly. Because dude, like we're very social people, dude. Like we
Mhm.
have to feel like we're part of something bigger
Heck
than
yeah.
ourselves. And if we're not getting that in a healthy way, like we'll look for it in a crazy way. And we always want like to find a way to prove that we belong to something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if someone's really going through it, like maybe sometimes like someone's away from their home, going through a divorce or something, like things aren't making any sense, and then some people show up at your door and say like, oh, like God is right around the corner, like he just wants you to do this. Like me being here is a sign from God
Yeah.
telling you to change your life around. It's like it's like a perfect scapegoat of
Mhm.
like,
Oh,
that's
you're
what-
the problems why they're happening.
That's what's going
yeah,
on.
it's because I'm not doing what these people say.
Mm.
And it's like, yeah.
So you have previous experience in so earlier you're talking about Jehovah Witness and
Yeah.
you're talking about it because you used to be a Jehovah Witness.
Yeah.
You want to get into that, like how that
Yeah.
started?
Dude, I was born and raised as Jehovah's Witness.
Mhm.
And so it was very real to me, man. So like I was preaching at a young age, bro. I was like 10
Yeah.
years
You're
old,
going door to door.
knocking on doors.
Riding
and
your
shit.
bike and shit.
Oh no, that's a Mormon thing.
Oh,
They ride the bikes.
They were those
He's
people.
like, the bikes?
He's like, we weren't bitches, we walked.
Yeah.
It's like fucking
Mormons get the bike, so they're like higher in the
in
the
the
tiers.
in the tiers or what?
I feel
Tiers
like,
or-
I feel like what
Nah.
Mormons and Jehovah Witness was how I felt when I used to be a mailman, because I'll be like in a hot ass mail truck, then I'll see Amazon drivers and like in an AC van, and I was like, man, I fucking hate those guys.
Yeah, pretty much. I
Just
saw a
tension.
Mormon. I was like,
Throw a rock at him.
it's like your bike's whack. It's not even a fixie, bro.
Look at these calves, bro. You can't
You're
get
like,
that bike.
but I really want it though.
My feet fucking hurt.
So you did
Oh,
go.
you're wearing dress shoes and everything too, huh?
Yeah, I did.
Fuck.
Dress shoes.
Walking miles.
Yeah, bro.
What was your
rich.
conversion rate?
Fucking low.
Yeah.
Very
Like,
low.
Out of 100 people.
Do you get like bonuses if you convert someone?
Extra stars.
Dude, that would have been
do
tight.
do they punch your like card?
Yeah.
Like a yogurt
10
man?
converts, you get free yogurt.
Oh, because I forget Joe Witness. They're like, no offense, but they're very boring, huh?
Oh yeah, dude.
Like they do nothing.
They're super fucking boring.
They only
And
celebrate what?
nothing.
Nothing.
do they-
No, even
No, I
birthdays.
know,
They say like in a way they celebrate Easter, but their own way of it.
but they do celebrate baby showers, don't they?
Oh yeah. So baby
Yeah.
showers, like weddings,
Baby shower and weddings,
That's pretty
basically. That
much
was
it.
it. But
Yeah.
no birthdays.
no
no
Christmas,
birthdays, no holidays,
no
no
Thanksgiving.
nothing.
Damn.
And what's crazy is like if you speak to a Jehovah's Witness right now, they'll tell you like they'll try to give you a biblical reason.
Mhm.
For Christmas, they'll be like, "Oh, Jesus wasn't born in December."
I heard he was born in March.
Yeah, which actually makes sense because the
He's trying to convert us.
Fuck.
Those are three stamps.
Hell yeah. I need 2 more. I get a fucking sherbet yogurt. No, but I'm saying like it does make sense that Jesus wasn't born in December, but either way, the idea of Christmas is to just fucking have a good time
Have
with
a
your
good
family.
time. Yeah.
and give.
Like, why would Jesus not want that?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's like, yeah, I wasn't born that day, but I don't give a fuck. dude.
Right?
Yeah,
Literally.
like, y'all doing good. Y'all
Homie
loving
got
each
a
other.
new Spider-Man figurine.
Yeah.
You know?
Why you complain about my birthday?
Exactly. But they'll tell you like a specific reason why. But if you do like your own research, you'll realize that when Jehovah's Witnesses first started, like early 1900s,
Mhm.
they did celebrate everything. But as they went along, they made their religion more stricter so that their followers disassociate further from the rest of the world. They used to smoke cigarettes. They used to celebrate birthdays,
Yeah.
Christmas.
Was that like a group vote? Or was it like this one crazy fucking
Yeah, is there a
leader?
head?
There's 8 leaders that they have.
So it was the 8
Ah.
leaders, little
Yeah.
fucks. Little
It's like
fucks.
the court of owls. Is that what
Dude,
they're
pretty much.
It's like the board of directors.
called? Yeah.
Yeah, the board of directors, Jehovah's. They even have a creepy name for them, dude.
What is it called?
It's the governing body.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Shit's creepy as fuck.
Do they have like
huh?
their own temple and shit?
They don't call it a temple, but they call it headquarters.
It's a cave.
Yeah.
It's a cave in the woods
Cave in the woods.
to make it more creepy.
So how'd you get out? Like, or why'd you get out?
How'd you get
So-
out? Like they had him captive.
Yeah, how'd you make it
I
out?
just fucking booked it.
Booked it.
Like North Korea type
He's
shit.
like, I just walked out the front door.
I just didn't go back. to church. I slept in.
You just slept
Are
through.
Are your parents still part of it? They left too.
My mom's still part of it, so it's hard, man. Like,
Yeah, but does she ever try to get you back?
constantly, dude, constantly, which is hard, because there's a time where I was like, when I was really against it,
Mhm.
so I'd always argue with her, and
Yeah.
I'd get nowhere. Obviously, it's like people's religion. That's
That's-
their
that's
reality.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
yelling at a wall.
Belief, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like, and at the time I was really hurt because when I first found out it was a cult,
Uh-huh.
it blew me away. Like,
So you call it a cult? Like you for sure? Like yeah, this is a cult, or
yeah,
is that a feeling or like that's a fact for you?
it's a fact. It's a
Okay.
fact for anybody that's ex-member.
Alright.
Like
Mm.
you wouldn't know until you experience it and get out
Uh-huh.
and you realize like how much it warped like your reality, and then you realize, oh yeah,
Yeah.
this is a cult. So like, at first I was kind of hesitant to call it a cult because I was like, well, there's a lot of good people in it.
Yeah, yeah.
And
So
that's
I don't,
true.
I don't want like to offend anyone because I know that's their religion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to them, that's religion. And I was like, we can't just call their religion a cult.
I think any
you know?
religion's a cult though.
Yeah, well, I don't-
I don't know.
I
about
mean, I say
one.
that as a joke, but
But I don't like.
So what makes a cult a cult? What makes a cult a cult?
Well, you have
I feel like it's more evil.
charismatic. I don't think there's any evil in a cult.
There's a lot of
I think there's
cults.
evil cults.
It's manipulation.
It's manipulation.
yeah,
Like for example, like giving
the
money
thing?
to a church and then
You don't have to though.
yeah.
You don't have to give money to a church.
Yeah.
Like
If
if
they give me
if
weird,
they-
weird stares.
You don't like I'm saying you don't have to give money to the church. Though.
Yeah.
They're out there like you have to pay.
Yeah.
Church is free.
I
to
think
go.
a cult is like a membership fee.
Yeah.
And like like usually the religions that the popular ones like Christianity and
Buddhism?
and what is it?
Catholicism.
Capitalism.
Catholicism.
Catholicism. You don't
Sorry.
have to give money.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah. See,
The
like
government
usually,
does fund them, so
there's a lot of churches that don't guilt trip you if you leave.
Uh-huh.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of churches that are genuinely like, they just want you to be there and that's it.
Mhm.
And I think that's a good church.
They give you the option.
the thing,
Yeah.
the problem is
They put no pressure.
the history of the religion of Christianity. It looks bad
The Crusades.
because people back then were fucking stupid and thought that
Yeah.
all that like that mattered, and like they didn't realize the stupid mistake they're making, killing people and force people to become Christian and all that stuff or Catholic. It's like, but the message behind it is not cult like at all. It's just about being nice and about fucking it's about family and just giving back and
Yeah.
being humble, this and that, all that stuff. But yeah, it does have its evil freaking past, but that's because people used to be stupid, super stupid back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No offense to the people back then. I mean, no, fuck them. Yeah,
All
fuck them.
offense. They used to kill people
Offense.
for
They used to
swimming.
kill people-
Bro, they went through
they used to kill people because you
crusades,
weren't.
bro.
They used to kill people who
Crusades.
they would kill people if you didn't believe in the same shit. And it's like back then, and that's dumb how they didn't realize like
That doesn't even
God
matter.
literally
We're
says
not even
don't
go-
kill no
We
one.
don't even have to go
Yeah.
that far to the 1500s where you go to like
Yeah, but-
manifestation and all
Oh,
that
yeah.
stuff.
Oh, yeah,
Manifest destiny. That
manifest
should
destiny.
happen, and
Manifest
a bunch of people
Yeah,
got
yeah,
killed.
and I'm saying like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like people were
That's why I
dumb.
don't-
Like
that's
it's, like they were praising something which they didn't even fucking follow themselves.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean the
why, like, the
history's terrible, but the meaning behind it's much
Yeah,
nicer.
it's more accepting and
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, it definitely grew.
Look, I'm a
To some
Buddhist.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
So going back to the
there's even
Jehovah,
violent Buddhists in the past.
Yeah.
Buddhists in the past.
Yeah, when there's a lot of Buddhists, like
I heard Gandhi was a piece of shit.
Yeah, he wasn't looking. I heard
he
he
hated,
kinda
he hated
asshole.
black people.
Yeah.
But he wasn't Buddhist. He was
Buddhist. wasn't
was he Buddhist?
I think
Gandhi was Buddhist, right?
I'm pretty
Guys,
sure.
fact check this, please.
Just vibes.
Just vibes.
Just
I'm
vibes.
sorry.
But yeah, I think he was Buddhist, and didn't he like?
He was like
sleep
racist.
with young
Yeah,
girls,
with
Yeah,
young
and
girls.
like a pedo.
make them like sleep naked.
It's
with
so
them.
Yeah.
crazy how a
Mhm.
lot of these like historical figures and like leaders and like I guess people would say heroes and stuff, they find out like all this like
Fucked up
super
shit.
fucked up shit they used to do.
People are just fucked
That's
up in
crazy.
Yeah, people are.
general. We're all just fucked.
Yeah,
We all
we're
thought Gandhi.
fucked.
We all thought Gandhi was like a
The
symbol
the
of
most
peace,
peaceful man.
peace.
peace, and like just
Maybe he
being,
was a cult
being
leader.
kind to all, and
I
like
think.
no violence. Well, you're fucking young ass girls. and
Wait,
fucking,
wouldn't monks be somewhat of a cult as well because they have different teachings per chapter. So
But I think it goes back to the thing where you
that's
can't
like super
leave.
zen though. They're very zen.
I think what makes a cult is like
so
you're
cult has
being
a negative
manipulated-
connotation.
Yeah, you're being manipulated in there and you can't leave.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Monks have nothing against anyone else in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Monks are able to leave.
they
right?
just-
Monks are able to leave. Yeah.
Yeah, they
whenever
should stay a
they
little
want.
isolated because they like the peacefulness.
I
and the
kind of want to do
calmness.
that. I kind of want to become like a monk for like a year. And
You
just, like,
really learn
read.
how to meditate, like
A year? I
pure,
don't know if
like-
you'd be able to do
Can
it.
you imagine learning how to
Try.
like truly meditate?
I feel like
That'd
it'd
be
be
dope.
super hard.
It's
It would
a
be
lot of
so much
patience.
hard, especially
It's
coming
a
from, like,
lot of
first world.
patience.
Like a
Yeah,
first
coming
world
from
country
first
where
world,
like
yeah.
if I get bored, I'll just take out my phone and be like, all
Think
right.
about how much
Exactly.
patience. Think about how much patience you have. Some monks take a vow at a young age to never, speak again.
Yeah.
That is a
I
crazy.
I would like
vow.
to go and like learn about their teachings. I feel like that'd be really cool.
That would be
I would
cool,
like to
yeah.
visit like a Buddhist or like a monk temple or like
There's
sanctuary.
a monk. There's a
I
couple.
feel like it would be
temples
one of the most calmest things you could do.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
that'd be calm.
There's where I live. There's like this little community to like not exactly where I live, not the temple right there, but like up by like Carbon Canyon. There's like this community. I think they're all monks. But it's like
Yeah.
you can see down in. It's like a whole like.
The thing is,
little
are monks
village.
just a
Kinda
lifestyle
cool.
or is that a religion? Like, what's the religion for monks?
Monks are believe in
Buddhism.
Buddhism, but there's
Buddhism,
also
right? There's also other
Hindu-
things too, isn't there? There's other
Hindu
things.
monks
Hindu
that
monks.
believe in fuck, I forget the name.
There's other names of
Hinduism?
other religions, so if you forget,
Right, but there's monks as a teaching, so it's weird. I don't know how like that ties.
yeah,
Yeah, I
don't
think
know.
monk is like a way of life. Of, like,
Yeah, just
there's
calm.
different religions that have
Yeah.
their monks. I mean, in a way, it's like nuns are monks in a way.
In a way,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
So that's
never
true.
have
I
sex.
never thought about that.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad how
Shoot up a monjita. What's
That
up?
is kinda sad. I never understood the. Maybe you guys can give me a little history lesson. It's kind of sad how if you become a father or a priest or a
You can't have sex.
or a
Yeah.
nun, yeah, you can't have like you can't get married or have sex and like that. Like why? I
Dedicate
think it's
your
pretty messed
life.
up.
I
That
could-
seems
It is
kind of
messed
like
up.
that seems
Yeah.
like a negative. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't
I
know.
guess
It's
that's
negative.
just the holy where you just gotta be so
Holy,
pure.
the virginity part.
Yeah, like
of it.
if you really want to be a priest and preach the holy word, like you can't be a hypocrite
You gotta stay
yourself.
pure.
I'm sorry, but do you guys
Yeah.
think priests like beat their meat, or
We'll
not,
never know. I mean,
or just
Catholics
never
do have the Catholic Church does have a very negative.
Do they beat their meat or others people's meat?
There is. You guys already know that the Catholic
Yeah.
Church has a very terrible history of priests and
mind. Beating
fathers.
little kids beat.
All right, but I'm sorry we
Yeah.
cut you off on how you were explaining how you got out of being
Yeah,
Jehovah's
sorry, man.
Witness. Yeah,
Yeah,
we just
sorry.
went in a whole
Yeah.
different. We went in a whole.
It was
different path.
interesting though.
Yeah, no, it was
No,
interesting.
it was interesting.
But
yeah.
I felt bad. I was like, oh shit, we cut
Yeah,
him off.
yeah.
I mean, I just remember like as I was 17, like they kept like at that point I didn't even want to go no more. Like,
Mhm.
but my mom, she made me go with her, and I remember when I would go, like the priests of the congregation, they call them elders.
Are you laughing at?
Fucking-
What?
I mean, it's culty, right? The
The
name
elders.
elders, like,
Yeah, it's a little quality
like
there.
some fucking some Mortal Kombat.
Like you're in the
shit, dude.
making, and you gotta go to your elder.
And you're a youngin.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
youngin. You're a young blood.
A young blood.
Exactly. So the elders kept trying to pull me away from my mom. Like I'd go and they'd be like, "Oh, go preach with us instead, not with your mom," or like, "Oh, sit with
Why?
us during the meetings
Yeah.
and shit."
And your mom still doesn't see that, huh?
My mom was like, "Yeah, go with them," and I was like, "What the fuck?
Uh-huh.
Mom, they're gonna
Fuck
rape me.
these guys!"
Yeah.
Pretty much, dude. I was like, "I'm wearing my fucking chastity belt." Dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, once they started doing that, I started getting really fucking mad, and then eventually I saw mom and my mom started noticing it. So thankfully, like, there's like people that have way worse exit stories as a Jehovah's Witness.
Like they have to fight their family and shit.
Yeah, dude, like they
Yeah.
get kicked
You
out.
got
of their
kicked out.
house.
Yeah, I was gonna sneak to say that.
There's a
Like,
whole subreddit, XJW, and it's all about ex Jehovah's Witnesses like sharing their stories and shit.
Yeah.
So for me, my mom realized how frustrated I was getting, and I just told her like I don't want to go no more, and she respected it, you know.
Nice.
That's nice.
So she stopped forcing me, but during that time, I would go every once in a while, and then I remember one day, they asked me to have like join their meeting in the back, right?
The orgy.
I was like, finally, dude.
You're like, fuck.
It's like this was what I've been waiting.
I'm
for.
like, okay, I'm staying. Guys.
They gave you the furry costume.
Bunch of furries
They're like, do you want the fox or the squirrel?
That's all we have left. The elders took the
low key,
cat.
We do have a puma in the back.
Fucked.
So
It's
you
all
went to the
crusty,
back.
though. Yeah, dude. And so this is like very normal for them, right?
Yeah.
So let's say once you're part of it, if you get in trouble, they'll have like, oh, before you leave tonight, can we talk in the back room? And you'll go with like 2 elders. And if you're young, they'll make you bring like your close relatives. So it's some manipulative ass shit, bro. So
Trying to
like
brainwash you.
exactly. So for me, it was like I didn't get baptized, but I did the step before, which is a publisher, which is what they call it, which means I go preach and shit. So they take me to the back room and they fucking make my mom sit right next to me, and then they tell me like, oh, we've been noticing that you don't like to come anymore, and also we noticed that you don't shave. Like, dude, yeah, they're anal about that. They're like, you can't have a beard.
Oh
and,
shit!
And it was no shave November, bro.
I think I met you with a beard.
For real?
Maybe I think,
Nah, I've never seen you with the beard.
or like a little bit of stubble.
Sometimes I'll grow it out, to spite them.
Yeah.
Because I remember I met him. I met him like the time after. And I was like, oh shit, he looks different.
Yeah, well, they never allowed it, so I refused to cut it, and they were like, we just want to know like where you are in this whole thing. Like, do you feel like you want to be Jehovah's Witness? And I was just like, no, I don't. And then my mom was like right next to me, and dude, she just had her head down, like
ashamed.
yeah, dude. And it's like they did that on purpose so I could feel bad.
Yeah, that you made your mom. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't want to make my mom cry, of course, so they brought her in on purpose, and then like, well, we have to make the announcement that you're not gonna be Jehovah's Witness. And
To everyone?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Wow.
So the next meeting,
He walks out there in their big church. He's like waving his hand. Say his name. He's just like, hello, hello.
I'm outside a limo and shit, like egging me. Fuck you. I always thought you were a bitch.
One of the elders tells him, "You'll never join the orgy."
You'll never be a persona.
Persona.
Give us the first.
So you look a little serious over there. What's going on?
No, I'm
man?
just thinking about it.
Oh, okay.
Because
Seems
I'm very interested in this.
You
So
seem
I'm
like
just trying to.
Yeah, I
hell
feel like
yeah.
you're like living his old life right now.
No,
in your
because
head.
putting him
it's
in
very
there.
interesting, but
We're
then-
over here like dying. You're just like,
no, because I really want to hear what he has to say. I was like,
no,
oh
no,
shit.
no,
So stop with the jokes.
It was,
Fuck.
it was fucked, bro. Because after that, it was really awkward with my mom. So we didn't speak much, but she was very understanding. Unlike other parents as Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah.
But after that, like I talked before, I still believed in it. Like I just felt like too pressured
Yeah.
because I didn't want to get baptized, because if you get baptized and then you get kicked out, you get shunned, like
Oh, by everyone.
everyone. But even then, like, even though I didn't get baptized, they still don't fucking talk to me.
Mhm.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
shit.
They as soon as they heard that I stopped believing, like I still believed, so they were still nice to me.
Mhm.
I'd still be around sometimes. But eventually, when I hit 20, dude, I went through like a fucking crazy rabbit hole, like just researching everything about Jehovah's Witnesses, like
Yeah.
their whole history, every article about why they changed their religions, their beliefs. And, I did my own research when I was at college. What I would do, bro, I was in a bad place. I would go to different Jehovah's Witnesses church.
Uh-huh.
I've never been there before. I pretend I was a new guy. And I try to plant seeds of doubt in their minds.
Oh shit! You're just sabotaging shit.
Yeah.
You're starting like a fucking a revolution.
Yeah.
You're like trying to recruit people
Pretty
into your
much.
into your
Into
cult.
your cult.
Yeah,
You're
into
trying to
your
create a
cult.
cult yourself.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, this should
Cult
be like
leader,
a
baby.
movie or a show.
I mean, but I see why, because I felt like you just felt so lied to that you want to tell people.
I felt fucking hurt.
that
bro.
should be
Yeah.
like a show or movie. Jehovah's Enemy.
Jehovah's enemy.
They're going to different Jehovah's Witnesses. And
Jehovah's
Would people get
alibi.
mad at you like doing that, or would people be like, "What the fuck are you saying?"
Did you
bro?"
ever like get someone to like listen to you and all that stuff?
No. But that's the thing, like if you're in it,
you're in.
yeah, like any like
Doubt?
idea that someone might, because they made a huge deal of apostasy, right? Apostasy means like you're against their beliefs.
Uh-huh.
So to them, like nothing can be worse than an apostate. Like in some cases, they feel like it's not even forgivable. Like what kind of crazy shit is that?
Yeah.
So if they feel like you are an apostate, like you're against their beliefs, like from a different way, like not just like there's a difference between someone that's like resistant to your beliefs and
Yeah.
someone that's completely against it because they've experienced it. So if someone's an apostate like that, they fear you because it means like, yo, you have like influence from like the devil.
Mm.
So for me, like I would like ask questions and then like plant seeds of doubt. Like, oh, but if that's true, then how can we change our beliefs during this time? And if you reveal that Jehovah's Witnesses changed their beliefs, then you know too much. Then at that point it's like, oh, you're not just a non-believer, you're an apostate, which is 100 times worse.
You're against it.
And they literally tell you, like, if someone's an apostate, don't even argue with them. Don't even like have a conversation with them because that can lead you down a bad path.
Yeah.
So
Like,
they
lead you to enlightenment.
exactly, but they teach you to fear that. So
Oh shit.
that's why I was so resistant. Like, it took me years after I left to do my own research because I was so afraid of like these websites. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, if I look up that website,
Am I
it's
gonna
pretty
go to
much
hell and
inviting the
shit?
devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But
that's
it was a
why
real
I
thing
would-
you're afraid of.
I was genuinely afraid
Yeah.
until I started. Then I was like, yo, like, now it makes sense why they didn't want us to see this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, because that's the real truth right there.
And that's what you think makes it a cult. Like all the shit they're
Mhm.
The
just
hiding.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because I promise you, like, let's say someone that's like 2 years into it, there's stuff that they don't even know about their own religion. Like, if you do some Google like research right now and like just like the history of their changes, majority of them don't even know about it because they don't teach it to them.
Yeah.
They don't teach them all the old beliefs they used to have, all the crazy radical ideas they had. I mean, at some point, the founder of it believed that like the pyramids of Egypt were angels that were like fossilized. So
Interesting.
they've had crazy fucking beliefs.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's wild.
And they keep changing them. And they'll excuse it. They'll call it new light. So they'll say like God gave them new light.
Like we learned something new.
Exactly.
Oh.
Bro, the book is like 8,000 years old. Like,
yeah.
ain't nothing new coming from that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no updates.
Yeah. Yeah. No iOS
no
updates
so-
on
it's
that
not
shit. No
online.
software.
Yeah. No
software
sequels.
updates,
Software
nothing?
updates.
No
So
DLC, bro.
No DLCs.
so how was it when you saw your first porn site?
Were you watching porn?
I was
then?
like in 3rd grade, bro.
Yeah. You're still,
Oh!
you're Jehovah's still watch porn, no?
I'm saying some of no, because
No.
Oh.
because
Well, you was doing it.
I was
No,
doing
I'm
it.
You're
saying
doing-
Jehovah's Witnesses, they're very,
Yeah, they're
very
very
strict,
strict,
bro.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They don't even. I remember I used to have a coworker when I used to work at I used to work at like a Campbell's location. There was a dude who was Jehovah's Witness there, and he was just telling me how like we were talking about like movies or shows, and he's like, oh yeah, I don't watch none of that. I'm like, oh why? You just don't like? He's like, oh, no, my religion is against it. I can't watch no shows with blood, violence, or cursing. I was like, not even the word shit. Nope. If there's one word, I change the channel.
What do they? Are
What
they
the
okay with
fuck?
that? Are they like
fucking
from the
boring.
people you've met? Are they okay with that stuff, or they're like, oh, that sucks that we do it, but, or they're like they just accept it, or is there like some type of like, and something in them like, oh
Like
man,
some
I
pushback?
wish, yeah, some pushback. Like, man, I wish I can watch this. It looks so cool. Or I wish I can listen to this. It looks so
Yeah.
cool. Or I wish like FOMO. You don't think they get FOMO?
Oh, absolutely, dude.
But-
Absolutely.
Fucking
But
celebrating your birthday.
yeah, and they always justify it. They'll try to make it seem like it's not that cool.
Hmm.
They'll be like, oh, I like for example, like
What about like going to the movies and watching like an R-rated movie and stuff,
Like
like
the
with all your friends, but you
Yeah.
can't go.
Like what
Oh,
if
yeah.
imagine like being
I
Jehovah's
couldn't,
Witness?
I couldn't even go out with friends, bro.
Fuck.
That's the thing. Like you're not allowed to have worldly friends.
Yeah.
That's what they call
what?
them.
Oh damn! So you guys even have different.
Worldly
That's-
friends.
It's like Harry
what they
Potter when they
call
call them
them.
Muggles. Like it's like, oh, don't associate with the Muggles.
So
type
don't
shit.
associate
Exactly,
with us.
dude.
Oh, shit.
I guess that's another reason
that
why
would
it
be
makes
a
it a
worse.
Yeah, that's a
word.
big one. Why it makes it a
That'd be
cult.
even-
Like
Yeah,
you're
that's worse
Like
than
they're
disassociation.
literally
Exactly.
yeah, the
Exactly.
separation
Trying to
from the
separate
real
the
The
world.
separation from
That's
the real
crazy.
world.
And my mom, she was never that strict, but she wouldn't let me. It's just a little shit, I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, my friend from school. She'll be like, he's not your friend.
He don't like
I can
you.
see her like cutting
Exactly.
vegetables.
Yeah.
He's not your
He's
No
not your
friend.
es tu amigo, Sammy.
Your friends are at the church. or-
Exactly. I'd be like,
Your friends are
that's
the
homie.
elders.
That-
Yeah, your friends are the elders.
was
I've been
tight.
laughing. She's like, it's not because he doesn't be the same religion. She's like, no, you're just a loser. It's not your friend.
They don't like
bro,
you.
They don't like you.
don't
They already
like
told me.
No, not even about Jesus, bro. You whack.
Whack,
just
bro.
whack, bro.
But that,
lame.
this is so, that is sad because I have a cousin who like he was so like we always see him like it's been like 5 years I have not seen him.
Oh, they became. Then they become
he
Jehovah's
converted,
Witness?
yeah,
their whole
Bruh.
family.
and
Well,
it
I
sucks
mean,
because he's young. He's barely about to start high school,
A Jehovah's Witness.
so
bro?
his family like his family put him in there.
Dude, that's what you should
Yeah.
call your
Damn.
cult.
The Jehomies.
Jehovah's
the
Witness.
Jehomies. What's up, my Jehomies?
What are the Jehovahs?
So quick question, if you give like just a super quick brief, what do they believe in? Like what's their God or what do they
Yeah,
believe
what
in?
is
Just
Yeah.
teaching.
Do they have God?
It's
have
pretty
God, right?
much like it's like their own version of Christianity. So to them, God, he's Jehovah.
Mhm.
That's what they call him, Jehovah. So they believe Jesus, the son of Jehovah, but they believe Jehovah and should get all the praise
Yeah.
and not Jesus.
And God's real name is Jehovah, no? But we
Yeah.
call him God.
Well, there's like a translation. It's like the Jewish translation was like the YWHW, which like pronounced is like Yahweh.
Yahweh. Yeah. Oh, okay.
And then they
Sorry.
So if you
Sorry,
technically
sorry.
said Jesus is Jehomie, it would be a way
Yeah.
better religion.
I would
Jesus
still
is Jehomie.
I would still be in it if they
Yeah.
called it.
They definitely
Who
will
is
have-
Jesus?
They would
Jehomie.
definitely have really cool merch.
They would
for
have
sure.
some sick merch.
They
Jesus is
definitely-
Jehomie. It's like you and Jesus like
Be like on ha on Jehovah.
I think there's a going back to like God's name. I think there's how you can't use God's name in vain,
Yeah.
and then so when people are like, "Oh my God," it's God's name isn't really God. There's a name He has, but it's not. I don't know. I don't know if it says in the Bible.
Is that like according to
But-
history or according to a certain religion?
according to the Bible? Well, for
Mm.
mine was the Christian Bible,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone would say like, "Oh, you can't use God's." Oh, actually, no. I learned in the Christian Bible was like you can't use God's name in vain, and I don't know where I was watching, and then where they're like God's or what I heard, but they're like God's name isn't actually God. I don't know if it was Yahweh or was it Jehovah, but it's that where it's His name where you can't say His name in vain.
Oh,
So you can't, be
say
like,
his name at all.
no, like in vain.
Oh,
So let's
okay.
just say it's just a random.
on my jaw.
Yeah, something like that. That would be using His name.
Oh
in vain.
my Billy.
Yeah, exactly. That would be using His name in vain.
Yeah.
But God is. I don't know.
God is just dog.
It was a minute since but that's what I remember.
Yeah,
Since-
God is like it's like a term
Yeah.
like president.
Yeah.
Like someone's a god.
Exactly.
You are God.
For
You
when
are
in God
God.
mode.
You are God. You are God.
I'm gonna start my own cult as well. I'm a cult leader actually.
Jehomies.
No, it's
Jehovah's
called friends.
Witness.
Friends.
We're all friends here.
We're all
Are you
friends.
alone? And we target the people who have no friends.
We're all
And
friends.
And they can be
here.
our friends.
We're
And
all
if you want to become a best friend, you pay on Patreon for exclusive. And then if you try leaving, if you unsubscribe, you're no longer a friend and you're back to being alone. You want to be back to being alone?
we're all friends here.
We're all friends here. We're all happy here.
Gotta
You
give
want
it-
your kneecaps busted?
We're all here.
No,
Free,
do that in
friends.
private. Do that in
Oh,
private.
my
At the
fault.
friend
And our
ranch.
first and our first
the
cult
friend
meet-
ranch.
our first cult meeting. I mean, our first meet and greet is gonna be at the LA County Fair, May 14th.
Be there.
Yeah,
Be there.
If you want to have
Make sure
friends,
to come down with your donations.
Yeah,
Come with your donations.
come with
Bring the goats.
bring the goats
Bring the lambs.
The lambs.
Lamb sauce.
and the
Chickens.
strips.
And the chicken strips.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
So are
great.
you religious now? Up to any religion or you're just like agnostic? Is that what I'm looking for? Yeah, right.
I think I am like agnostic.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
means you don't believe in religion, but only God. Is that what that means? Okay.
Yeah.
sick.
Because it's
How-
religion in general.
That was
you know?
good. I didn't even. The definition was still working in my head. I think I said the right word.
Yeah, that was the right word.
Yeah.
Because I heard about that and I was like, maybe that's what I am, but I don't want to. I want to
Very
say.
nice.
I don't want to say that's what I am because I don't know what I am.
You learn shit here at Friends.
Agnostic. Word of the day.
Word of the day.
Use it somewhere today.
Yeah, tell someone.
Tell someone.
Because I even heard I don't know if it's Satanists. Satanists
Yeah.
don't worship Satan.
Oh yeah, I heard of that.
That's just like what they use to kind of like. It's just I guess to piss
get
off
people
Christians.
interested,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's shit like that. They don't actually worship Satanists.
Yeah.
I think are they?
I heard
well,
they're
they're
atheists. Yeah.
Yeah, I
they're
think
just
they're-
atheists, but they just like believe in like being good just for being good.
Yeah.
Like there's no
It's a pretty cool religion.
there's no higher power at all.
Yeah, it just has a very negative connotation
vibes, so they're pretty
because
much
of
just vibes.
what it's
Yeah.
around.
Just
But the one that they
vibes.
do believe, where they do worship Satan, is Luciferians. Those
Oh,
are the
yeah.
people who fucking worship the devil.
So I think I might
That's
be
pretty
like
crazy.
Satanist is cool. Like just the vibes.
Satanists yeah, Satanists.
Just like we're cool because we're just cool with each other.
Yeah, because even the
That's
Church of
basically,
Satan,
that's basically what atheists are. They don't believe in any
Yeah.
religion or God, but they're just like, well, I'm here.
the Church of Satan, they welcome gay people. Like they're cool with gay people.
Yeah.
And I know like other religions, they fucking hate
Yeah.
that shit.
I wonder where that came from.
What?
What?
Gay people?
Gay people?
It was a science
God's hate.
experiment in the 70s.
What did you say?
What did you say?
I said God's hate.
Oh damn, bro.
I'm sorry.
Fallen
Cut that
angels.
out.
The fallen
Yeah.
angels.
I've always thought, isn't that kind of a contradiction?
What?
Like, isn't it supposedly like Christians and Catholics, they believe like
all love?
you have to all love, be
Yeah,
kind to,
but that's
be
also
kind.
the old teachings.
Yeah,
Now,
but
like
still,
now,
is be kind to all. And also, what's the one saying? Love thy enemy.
Yeah.
So if gay people are your enemy, supposedly, then you love thy enemy.
Yeah.
I just love
Well,
everyone
that's why
equally.
there's some like messed up Christians like.
yeah.
they got
Oh,
the
like
whole
what's
shit
that
backwards.
church? What's that fucked up church?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's in like the South, right?
Yeah,
It's like in
yeah.
Mississippi or like
And they always
Alabama.
do the signs and shit.
They're
what is that?
very, very like super hate.
They're super right wing type shit. Like they're very extremist.
extreme.
Baptist, something Baptist.
It's a church.
I forgot. I know, but their name
like
has Baptist in
Westboro or
it.
something?
Westboro Baptist Church.
Was it?
I think so.
Just
Yo, I
vibes.
was looking up the Heaven's Gate thing, the incident talking about where they all drugged themselves and
Yeah.
stuff. Bro, it happened way.
Did it happen too long ago?
It didn't happen too long ago.
When was it? 2004?
1997.
Oh shit!
Damn.
It was 39 people found in a San Diego home.
Hey, you
They,
guys,
they drank a combination of phenobarbital alcohol and hydrocodone.
damn.
Jeez, they had it.
And then they basically ate it like throughout with eating applesauce or pudding.
As a social experiment.
But
you
then they
guys-
also put like a bag over their heads and
Yeah.
suffocated themselves.
Oh wow,
There's
And
like
that's where they found them like all like in like covers,
yeah,
and they all had like their dicks and balls cut off
that's
too.
crazy.
yeah, and they all were wearing the same outfit.
All the same outfit, men and women.
Do you guys
crazy.
think as a social experiment to yourselves, you think you can go into a cult for like a year and not be radicalized? You think they'll be able to get you guys or not?
A whole year?
Yeah, a year.
Like go to like become a
It's
Jehovah's
UFO
Witness?
religion.
Like just
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the definition of Heaven's Gate.
Oh
it?
shit.
They were identified as a UFO religion.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Heaven's Gate was a UFO religion. That's
worship
that was
aliens?
their.
Oh, I feel
Yeah.
like you could if you don't live inside of the
Like their
cult.
village camp.
Yeah. Like if it's something like you guys where you go back home and stuff and like
Yeah.
fuck it, I'll just turn on the TV, watch
Yeah,
whatever the
because
fuck
you were
I
still in
want.
public school, right?
I wouldn't
Yeah.
get fucked like
but a
that.
lot of them,
Yeah, I
a lot
feel
of
like-
Jehovah's are they, or is that still normal?
Dude, a lot of them get
Homeschooled, right?
yeah, they get
Yeah.
persuaded to get homeschooled.
Oh wow.
Or do some what's that one thing called
Independent
options
Options?
study.
options for youth. They do that.
Jehovah's Education.
Yeah.
Jehovah's education.
Jehovah's
J-E.
K to 12.
Damn.
K-12.
K through 12.
Yeah, that whole thing's wild. I wonder
College.
if we do Jehovah Witness, like do they listen to podcasts?
I'm pretty sure to
Well,
Jehovah's
dude,
Witness
they're
podcast.
still exposed to a lot of media, but it's crazy. Like I'm sure you're probably gonna get a few people talking back
Uh-huh.
saying that I'm full of shit.
Yeah.
Look for him.
They'll probably say that I'm hurt or resentful.
Yeah.
Are you?
Not
Are you
anymore.
hurt or
Not
resentful?
anymore.
But that's the thing. Like, it's crazy because it's like a paradox, bro, in a way. Because they'll say while you're in it, they'll say, "Oh, pay attention to apostates because they're very resentful. They hate their lives. They have a miserable life. That's why they want you to go down that hole."
Yeah.
It's like Satan. Satan wants to drag as many people down with him. So
Uh-huh.
they're basically like Satan. But then when you actually go through it, you realize you become resentful because you realize you've been being lied to
Yeah.
Mhm.
for so long. Like there's so many things you missed out on
Uh-huh.
and you thought it was for a greater good. It was like, nah.
There was no reason.
There was no reason for it. You were just being manipulated.
Damn.
Like, dude, like I skipped out on so many fucking birthday parties.
Yeah, I was like,
What's
wait,
the
what?
reason? What's the reason for the manipulation? Like, do you guys have to pay a fee to be in the church or anything like
That's the
that?
thing. They're not charged a fee, but they're encouraged to donate every
Uh,
time.
Okay.
And so they'll and then they'll always be like, "Oh, it's not how much you donate, it's how much you can donate." And then they'll use the example of like Jesus. There's like a girl that gives like 2 coins, and then Jesus is like, "This is way more than every rich man has given me because the rich man, it's nothing to them." And
I
they'll
remember
try
that
to use
story.
that
Yeah, yeah.
text to convince
Oh.
you to leave something.
Like I gave you $1 when I only had 2, and he gave you $1 when he had 15.
Yeah, yeah.
type of
exactly,
thing?
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. But on top of that, free labor, because all their churches are built by Jehovah's Witnesses.
Damn.
They don't pay construction workers. They
Oh,
don't
wow.
pay like people to set tile. They'll
Yeah.
find people in the church.
Are they already into that?
Exactly. They already know
That's
how
how
to do
like
it.
their job and shit.
And they'll say, "Hey, well, come since you're part of the church."
It's a way
Yeah.
of donation.
Yeah, exactly. They donate their fucking time and like,
Damn.
you could make real money doing that shit.
Yeah.
But instead, you're giving it to the church.
Jeez.
So they get a bunch of volunteer work.
Dang.
So
Never catch me working for my church.
Volunteer work and shit.
I remember when I had a story like that when like my sisters and I didn't want to go to church no more.
Yeah.
Well, I was older though. I was younger. I was like 13. My dad showed up to my mom. He's like, "Hey, if they don't want to go, like they don't want to go." I was like, "No, they have to go." He's like, "For what?" Like they just fall asleep. And like, luckily they were cool enough to just let us do what we wanted. Because I don't think I'm religious.
Yeah.
I think
That's
that's healthy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, give your kids a choice.
Now if I really want to go back and pick
Yeah.
up a Bible, I can
Yeah.
pick up a Bible.
you
and
expose
go
them to that life,
Yeah.
and if they like it, they can.
So
stay.
it
If they
just
don't,
depends on how strict your parents are. Basically, if you're disconnected from the world or not. Basically.
Yeah. Well,
Well, no, because the beliefs are still like the birthdays and stuff. Your parents can't.
No,
do a
yeah, but I'm
birthday
talking about like be able to watch some certain TV shows and movies and like I said, watch podcasts because I'll be like, I don't think there's any of them watching it.
I feel like there
depends on
might
how
be.
strict the parents are.
I
Or they're
think,
hiding it.
I think my little cousins are Jehovah's
Jehovah?
Witnesses, or they're like young. Well, maybe now they're like 14.
they watch us.
I'm not sure. They moved to Texas, but they used to like play video games and stuff like that. I remember that. Like they used to like they used to do like cool shit. Like, but I remember birthdays and like things like that.
they wouldn't.
But
Yeah,
when
they
we would buy them Christmas gifts, like they were accepting of the gifts. They just wouldn't celebrate like Christmas themselves. But my uncle would like bring them, and like they're still so it was like half and half type of thing. Because the mom was my aunt was
more strict.
Jehovah, like a witness, and my uncle wasn't. It's like I was a Catholic and a Jehovah's.
That must be
so
a hard
they were-
relationship.
No, I think it was easy because she like understood it was like her religion, it's her
Okay.
beliefs, and like the
See-
kids like kind of grew up half and half.
It varies with like how strict the parents are. And,
Yeah.
like every person is like decides how.
Deep it goes.
Yeah, exactly. Which is funny because they swear they're so
Tight.
tight. They're not. Like everyone has their own version of it,
Mm-hmm.
and they just never talk about it because they can get in trouble.
Oh, never mind.
Damn. That's really cool. Really cool that you
Yeah.
brought in that.
I hope your
perspective.
uncle put in work, bro.
What do you mean?
Showing him that Catholic dick.
What the fuck?
Pause.
That pause.
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 That sounds right. I'm sorry.
Pause.
guys, I'm sorry.
Rewind.
Pause,
Rewind.
rewind, and not think any. I think that was a good section of just talking about religion.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I think we
That
can
was-
switch
that
it
was
up
fat.
now.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
again, these were just anything we say are not facts. They're just vibes. We kind of just brought Sam so you can kind of just share what he like
Share
his
his
experience,
story.
his story.
Yeah.
So we
Vibe.
appreciate that.
Thank you.
That
Thank
was
you.
pretty interesting.
Yeah, remember everyone has a different opinion. To him,
Yeah.
what he experienced, it's a cult for him.
Yeah, and
Of course,
everything.
everyone
Yeah,
It's a cult.
it's a cult. He's like, it's
I
not
am not
vibes.
saying-
it's not
for me,
vibes.
It's a call.
facts.
I'm not saying anything about that.
So you guys-
I'm not gonna call it one or not. I'm
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, since you're in it, you have every right to do so.
yeah.
But
I
since
have
we
no
have no
right. I have
experience
no
in
right
it,
to call
yeah, we
it.
can't,
So
But yeah, thank you for.
I just back up the homies at the cult.
Yeah.
I
So,
Thank
just
you.
say
Gotcha,
it's a
gotcha.
very very strict and boring religion. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think saying boring religion is more offensive than calling it a cult.
Yeah,
I
I think
don't
so
know
too.
about that one.
I think so too.
I don't know about that
Imagine
one.
dedicating your
Because-
life to something and someone
Because
calls it boring.
cult is more negative than boring.
I mean, dude, if they try to separate you from your family,
It's a cult.
it's a cult.
Yeah, it's a cult.
I'm not gonna call it it.
All right.
Real quick. I guess not real quick, but
Real quick.
what's his name?
Real quick.
Because I was watching, because I was Charles Manson and shit. I was gonna bring that up later on.
What were the killers?
Yeah, the whole killers. How he had a whole
Spawn Ranch.
Yeah, Spawn Ranch. So basically, I didn't really know much about Charles Manson's like objective. So I was kind of looking into that today.
Yeah.
So it was kind of just a whole racist thing, and he hated black people.
Oh yeah, he
Oh, what
was
the
trying to
fuck?
start a race war.
Yeah, he was trying to start a race war. That was his whole thing.
And then it expanded to just other stuff, didn't it?
No, it was kind of all just a race war. And then like he wanted to
Mm.
leave satanic shit just to kind of like to blame the Black Panthers or something like that.
Yeah.
A lot of his things
Ah.
was to blame the
Just
Black
like
Panthers
staged.
and start a race war. And then I was looking into a Joe Rogan podcast where he had like this author on there, and he said that the CIA was involved in Charles Manson's whole plan and shit. That Charles Manson will be locked up and all that stuff, and his parole officer would just let Charles Manson go back into just the world. So Charles Manson was arrested multiple times,
Oh,
but they just
yeah.
let him go back. And they said it was a whole CIA like shit to start like this
A
whole
race war?
race war shit.
Oh shit.
Isn't that pretty fucking crazy?
Into
How the
the rabbit
CIA was
hole.
involved in Charles Manson and all these killings?
I don't
Yeah.
want. I don't want to say anything.
That's crazy.
They're gonna bust through the door right now.
Bro.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Get on the fucking.
There's been a lot of stories.
Get on the
and,
fucking ground.
There's been a lot of stories about how they're
Breach.
that certain group has been involved in many fucked up things.
The CIA.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure,
yeah,
bro.
No, the CIA.
You can't.
They're basically people who do social experiments.
Central
do.
Intelligence
The MK
Agency,
Ultra
bro.
thing.
Yeah.
They did that same thing at a university where they basically did a study on 20 people. The CIA was part of it. Where they were trying to like basically like see how far it took to break down people mentally.
Was that the Stanford prison experiment?
That's a different one.
That's a
different
something.
one.
Yeah.
That was
a
that was one where they
psychological
would see how much power people basically took, and like it was really fucked up.
That one's
that
cool.
one's fucked up.
That one's
cool.
fucking
Yeah,
cool
that was
though.
fucked, yeah.
No, but that one was a different one. In that, basically, they would like give them like basically like sedatives and like drugs and this and that, basically like psychedelics and all that shit. Basically like basically doing the same thing with the MK Ultra thing
Yeah.
was.
Oh shit!
It was basically what started the MK Ultra thing.
Damn, you don't think there's like just people in the world that like take care of everything, like everything we see and everything we watch
Yeah.
is just super controlled.
The city of, what is it? The Council of Owls?
Like not even like on some like pyramid
Illuminati
shit.
shit?
Not
No,
even on
it's-
some Illuminati
no, it's
shit. It's
real.
like higher than them. It's like above them.
I was watching a DJ Academics clip on TikTok, and he was talking about how a lot of people in the industry, in the entertainment industry, even people that don't even like each other, that like they'll talk their shit during the day, and at the end of the day they'll go meet up at this one place, and they're all just there, just exchanging information. Even though they hate it, like in public, like, oh, we're beefing and shit, and then they go meet up in public,
Like a
exchange
Drake
information.
Meek Mill thing.
Because
come
you can
back
influence like
quick.
so many fucking people and shit.
Yeah, when you
bro.
have an influence,
like when you have like
They
a
come after you.
platform, it's so big. Like you like people like we can say some dumb shit on accident, and like people will believe it if we don't say like just vibes, you know?
yeah, just vibes.
And like imagine someone with even a bigger platform.
Exactly.
Like directing it, or like when bad shit happens and then like they bring up some other bad thing that happened
Yeah.
to like cover it up and like sweep it under the rug. That's crazy.
So I brought up Charles Manson because one of their killings was what's her name, Sharon Tate, and then
Yeah.
so there
The
was
actress,
the
yeah.
actress,
Yeah.
and her husband was
We got him.
her husband was a
Director
a director, a very popular director, a very like well respected director.
Roman Polanski, right?
Yeah, Roman Polanski.
Yeah.
But he fled the United States because he got charged of raping like a young girl,
Mm-hmm.
and he literally fled. And it's crazy how people like they worship, they even talk to him still in like in these award ceremonies.
And
it's-
he was also one of Charles Manson's friend
Yeah.
at one point.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
he was
he
one
was
of
whole
his
part. Yeah,
friends.
it was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I
Did
don't know if he knew about the whole Spawn Ranch thing,
Probably did.
but I
to be
think
honest.
he knew him before that even happened.
Mhm.
He was friends with him before that happened.
Didn't he move to like France and make movies out there? Or
Yeah,
something?
Didn't they fly him his Oscar or whatever when he won one? Was he that guy
might have been
that he won like an Oscar but he couldn't be in the States? So like
Well,
they
first
gave it
he
to him?
fled from where he
Probably.
was Africa. Where did he fled from?
Poland.
Poland. Then he came to the U.S. to L.A. And then I think he died in the whole thing, didn't he?
Well, he's not dead.
He's not dead.
Still alive.
Oh, I forgot his wife was the only one that
Yeah,
died.
his wife got murdered by the
her and
by the Charles Manson
4 other
cult.
people.
By the CIA.
by the CIA.
It was her and 4 other people, right? Mm.
Yeah. There's 4 other people
It was
in the
5 and
house.
Trying to get
right?
an investigation launched on me.
And bro, there's
We
so
can be
bro,
waiting for you
bro,
when you
Hollywood is
Red
so
dot
fucked.
forehead.
Bro, Hollywood is so fucked. Have you guys heard of the Black Dahlia murders?
Yeah.
That one's
Yeah. That one's vicious.
yeah, bro. If you really want to go in deep, that's the Black Dahlia murders. There's a podcast on it. That's literally the craziest fucking story. It's a true story.
Literally body left in the middle
So-
of a suburb.
Yeah, and then but in this podcast, they interview the people like the grandkids of everyone that happened, and literally every episode just gets crazier and crazier and crazier.
It was
and
that
crazier.
doctor, bro. The doctor did it.
It was a doctor. The
He
doctor did it.
He did it.
So basically,
They had one suspect, or they had one really good suspect, and he was a doctor. Because when they found the body, it was all like surgically fucking, everything was removed.
and you know who says that it's the doctor? His own son.
Yeah.
His own son says
said that,
it was
like,
my
your son?
dad. Yeah.
It was because I forgot what it was either, because him confessing or like him like things that he saw back then, like
Yeah.
things he saw, or like something about his like it was something about what he read or saw or heard, basically.
He said because since this doctor was very popular and very wealthy, he would have a
Yeah.
lot of Hollywood parties in his mansion,
Mhm.
and there is a lot of incest. There's a lot of pedophilia going on,
Mhm.
and then he would see that, like the kid would see that, and then that kid even ended up being a sheriff for the LA County,
Yeah.
and then he says like it was like I
And
believe.
he tried locking up his dad for it.
Yeah, he tried locking
He
up his
tried,
dad.
but his whole life he's been
couldn't
trying to
do
like convict his dad of it. I know his dad's dead now.
Yeah,
But he tried to. He's always been trying to like convict his dad of the murder.
so that's what that podcast. But you guys, it's called The Root of Evil. It's insane.
Yeah. What was the name of the actress? Her name was it was a very young actress. She was like up.
Or
and
it's
coming.
probably Dahlia or something, no? Because
No,
there's the
no.
Black Dahlia murder.
I think that was just the name of the case or the murder.
Oh, Elizabeth Short.
Yeah, Elizabeth Short. Yeah.
Yeah, and they found her body. Oh, and then so this doctor was very, very good at like surgeries.
As I just said, he
Oh,
was,
sorry, I
he was a surgical surgeon.
Yeah,
He was a surgeon.
so that's why they were like they connected so many dots because
Surgical
surgical
surgeon. Aaron,
Yeah.
a surgical
Like the-
surgeon.
And he'll leave-
Surgical
he'll leave
surgeon.
the bodies on a week. Oh, and then he was very into art. He had like a best friend.
He was a teaching teacher.
Yeah, he had a friend who was an art. He was an art artist.
Yeah.
Artist.
And then so his friend was very into art, right? And then there was a book that his friend made that matched up with the exact same way that they found the Black Dahlia, like her body. So all like everything leads to the dad, and even the son says it was.
But
my
he
dad.
never got
But
convicted.
he
Crazy.
never been convicted.
So
So
crazy, man.
Hey, if you
Shit
know the right
crazy.
people, you can get away with anything.
literally, if you're super rich, you
Yo, back in the 60s,
George Hodo.
70s,
George Hodel,
George Hodel, yeah.
that the
He was a
surgical
American
surgeon.
physician.
He was made into a physics precision.
He was a physician.
Just playing. That's not what that means.
What were you saying?
Dude, back in the 60s, 70s, people were getting away with murder.
Oh,
the
right.
time.
All the fucking
It's so
serial
easy
killers
to-
and
serial
shit.
killers every week, bro. Like
Richard
they're
Ramirez.
Richard
cheating
Ramirez.
with each other.
Bro, you know what's crazy? If you go to like the OC and you talk about Richard Ramirez, people like
That was
can
LA.
remember that shit. But yeah, but like, well, I
was
talked to
LA.
people. I know, but I talked to people in the like in the OC, and like they were like, yeah, we were still scared like out here because it was just like such a like we're right here, right next to
Because
everything
his
going
murders
down.
were like miles and miles away.
Yeah,
They even went up to San Francisco.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's crazy how they caught
Motherfucker
him.
was just on
Like
the
the group, like the
street.
people.
The way
That's-
they caught Richard Ramirez was
For the
fucking
people.
sick.
Like,
Like,
how'd they catch him?
bro, so
He was running, right?
so it was a bunch already. Like everyone already knew about this. Like, oh, watch out for this guy. And I forgot how he ended up on the street or something. But he was just walking through a neighborhood, and then like just someone outside was like, wait, I think that's Richard Ramirez. And they started like calling all the neighbors like, hey, that's Richard Ramirez. And they like literally mobbed this dude. Like they chased him
Oh,
down.
a whole neighborhood,
A
bro.
whole neighborhood. It was like cholos and
That's
shit.
crazy. On
Yeah.
foot?
On
foot,
foot.
like,
They
straight
chased
up.
this dude, and they like once they caught him, they were beating the fuck out of him. And they called the cops. They're like, "Yo, we're beating the fuck out of Richard Ramirez."
And they took their
You're
time
like,
to get
go
there.
in.
yeah, like, watch, I'm gonna show you.
They're like, hey, yo, it's all good.
Oh yeah, that's when he got caught.
That's
yeah,
when
it's
he got
crazy, bro. Imagine.
Because then he tried stealing one of their car or something like that.
I think he was trying to get away again. Like he was
stole
trying
one
to
of
leave.
their cars because I think he was being chased already.
He was being chased and he got hurt.
He crashed.
Yeah, and he was trying to steal the other car, but he was just running
And
down
they
the.
fucked his ass
I
up.
don't even think he was running down the fucking neighborhood. I think he was like trying to like just walk through the neighborhood and they fucked him up. Can you imagine? You're just like at
I love
home
that-
and,
I love
hey,
that-
yo, Richard Ramirez
I love
outside.
that- I love
Okay,
that-
let's go.
I love that. I know a lot about all these murder cases because like there's this channel on YouTube that talks about all these murder cases and stuff, and like just knowing about these details is pretty cool.
Bro, this is how they found him.
Like this is so
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
Literally with bandages because they beat the fuck out of him.
Damn.
That's him in the
They
cop car
fucked
right
him
after
up.
getting beat up. Oh, and then that's the group of fucking the mob that fucked them up
Just in a neighborhood, bro.
in a neighborhood.
Because they
bro.
caught him like during like summertime, so people were
Yeah,
out
everyone
and
was
shit.
just out and about.
Because at that point they had finally before he got caught they seen his face, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had already put the mug out for him.
Yeah, and then he was in hiding.
Bro, crazy. Bunch of girls were sending him like nudes while he was in jail.
Yeah.
Some girls are that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Girls are into like
Those are the girls that be in
murderers
cults.
and rapists and fucking molesters, dude.
Like, you
Those
see
are the girls
that?
that got, like, 3
It's
baby
something
daddies.
Fucked up. But yeah, shit's crazy, bro.
His face just scares you, bro.
Oh, I had a.
His face is a little scary.
We have a mutual friend where their neighbor, Richard Ramirez, broke into their house.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was like, God damn.
You
Nothing
heard the one
happened.
about the little kid who almost got killed, but he luckily went inside.
Yeah.
Where
There's
he
a
was like- he was-
documentary
it
on
was-
Netflix. Nothing sucks about. I don't know how I
he
know
was.
this.
I guess he was
Yeah.
outside
Yeah,
on
there was
like he heard
documentary.
noises, and then he just saw a dude walking outside, breaking into like he was like going into his neighbor's yard and shit. Because I think he was on his bike or something. I can't remember if he was on his bike or he went outside because he heard noises.
Yeah.
But this kid is the one that basically, I guess, was basically like one of the first witnesses to see Richard Ramirez. But also very scary because he didn't know who the fuck he was.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And at that time, he was already killing.
Yeah.
So this little
Damn,
kid,
kid
bro,
got
probably like
lucky.
8, 9, 10, 11, or like 11 years old, something like that, bro. He sees this dude, and he's just standing there and like just watching this dude fucking break into other homes. Not even knowing like this guy is like the real Richard Ramirez, bro.
Yeah, serial killers are fucking. I'm glad there's really not that many anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, we
you
know
can't
of.
get away with that.
Yeah, it's very hard to get away with
I'm
serial
we know
killers.
of.
I'm just plotting.
But there is a statistic. There is a statistic that like in your lifetime, I think you walk by like 10 people who've murdered someone.
You think you can murder someone and get away with it? Actually, I'm not gonna answer that.
No.
The DNA
it's the technology is
now
way
is-
too strong.
I feel like
too
it's just the
advanced.
way that
Yeah.
like a news could travel so fast.
And then plus
Yeah.
we're like
It's like-
cameras are everywhere.
Yeah,
Cameras everywhere.
the rings, bro. The way people
Audios.
get caught on rings all the time,
Yeah.
like it's crazy.
Shit is crazy. You
I
know?
feel like yeah, now people like we're
If you're a murderer,
being
you'll
watched,
think
we're being
twice.
watched so much that they already seen it happen, but they act like they don't know, so they just give it a little bit of time,
just to enjoy the
just to like make it seem like they're not watching us.
Mm.
It's like, bro, I know you're watching. I know I have my phone on me. You know what the fuck I was.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, unless I was to literally leave my phone at home, drive to a different state in a car that is not even owned by me. Let's just say I steal a car and it's not even reported stolen for like a month. Let's just say, right? Go to a different fucking state, kill this random ass person, wear a mask and everything, and
Yeah.
fucking drive back to my state, leave this car, fucking whatever, anywhere I want.
They'll
Like-
still track you with the pigeon or something, bro.
with the
Something,
pigeon,
bro.
Yeah. I think
Especially
the
if
only
you steal a
way
new car, they'll just track the GPS. Doo-doo-doo.
that's how Richard Ramirez got caught with the stolen vehicle. Like he stole it from his friend. I forgot how it was, but that's how
Yeah.
it kind of
The
led to it.
documentary was really good because it even
Yeah.
showed some live footage of them catching him. Like
Yeah,
you saw
yeah.
the whole mob like
It's
mobbing
crazy.
down and shit.
Definitely recommend if it's still.
Can you
on
imagine
there.
like people were catching him right now? I'd be like, "What's up, everybody?"
There'd be so many TikToks of him getting his ass whooped.
Yeah,
Different angles.
different
Different
angles,
angles.
There'll be
different edits.
edits. Yeah.
Pew, pew.
It's just crazy.
You hear all the little edits they do, the Street Fighter ones.
But
Yeah.
should we get into the fair?
Should we holding hands?
Oh yeah.
Oh, bro, I had a.
Yo, the fair. By the way, this week when this episode drops, right? Is it when this episode? No, it's when the episode when the fair opens. But we will be at the fair May 14th. Telling you guys again. So when this episode drops next week on that Saturday, we'll be at the fair. So pull up,
Twerking ass.
twerking ass. We'll have a good time. We'll get lit because they have drinks out there. It's gonna be a fun time, you know.
Don't get too lit. Yeah.
Do we know exactly where we'll be or anything?
Probably by a bar. We'll put it on our Instagram because I have not been to the fair yet this year, so I don't know where to meet up. So definitely follow us on Instagram to get updated, and we'll be doing all that fun stuff.
Yeah,
But
May
since-
14th, Pomona Fairplex, right?
Yep,
Still,
Pomona Fairplex.
Yeah.
We'll be there all day, basically.
basically.
Sam will
yeah.
be there too.
I think I'm planning the meetup like at 6 p.m. at 7 p.m. when it's kind of like sunset and it's cool, because that's kind of when it starts getting a bit more busy. Maybe probably 7. What do you guys think? 7 p.m. 5?
It's a little hot there, my
That's
boy.
let's.
Yeah.
When people go to the fair, they kind of
It's gonna
go
be
during
clammy.
like the
Yeah,
end
like
of the
when
day.
I go on a date, like to the fair. It's at around I get
And
there
then
at
plus-
5. But
7,
like
the sun will start setting. At
Yeah, I think
7.
and then 7 will be cute because like all the lights are out and then like
All right.
it's dark.
Then
and the where
sunset,
Ferris wheels lit up
Let's do
behind
7.
us.
We'll meet up at 7.
golden hour.
Golden showers.
Yeah, golden showers, and golden hours.
I feel like 6 is fine. I feel like that's when the heat's already dying out.
I feel, but that's like too early.
But that's when you're out with your girl. Like that's when you're like.
that's
out,
when you're like stuck in traffic. and
Yeah,
shit.
we're doing
that's
a
when
meet
that's
and
when
greet.
you're barely
We're
getting
doing an meet
there.
and greet. We're not even going with any girls ourselves.
That's when you're barely getting there though.
I say 7. We'll be there at 7 p.m.
Because you
Well,
get
we'll be there
like
all
at 5
day.
or 6.
But we'll do the meetup at 7 p.m.
yeah.
And what was it? So what do you guys think? Why do you guys think the fair is the perfect date? Because I think the fair is the perfect date, and
I
this
think
is
so.
why.
I think so too.
I think, first of all, I think you'll look like a baller if you win your girl a prize. Imagine
big ass prize.
imagine
too.
taking your girl on a first date, and you win her a big ass prize.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
And then, bro, have you ever felt this feeling? Have you ever felt this feeling when you take a girl on a date to the fair, and then you win her a little prize, and then you walk by a couple, and they got a big ass teddy bear?
Yeah,
That shit makes you feel like
you look at that guy like, what you do this for, man?
you're like, you know what? Let me call my bank real quick. We about to upstage this guy. When you take a girl to the date, you got to make sure she has the biggest gift, the biggest prize.
You gotta practice your fucking.
And if you see,
sometimes I don't, because if she has like 4 or 5 little stuffed ones, I'm like, I'm cool.
yeah, you
I won 5 different games. I'm
you
cool.
want exactly. You want your girl to be
either it's quality
It's
or
either,
quantity.
it's either the quality or the quantity of it.
yeah.
Whatever.
for sure.
So definitely, what would be like the best game to win your girl prize? What do you guys think?
I think the hardest one, so you look like dope. You look like a G, like the fucking ring in the bottle one.
The ring in the bottle is like the A1 one. Yeah,
those have good prizes.
I've gotten the
Bro,
the
when you just
the one
score
you throw
one, it's
shit
a
at.
big ass
Yeah,
item.
the one where you throw the bottle, the milk cans.
The milk cans and then the little balloons. Cause I just have good aim.
Yeah, those are
So-
good ones.
But the little balloons is like baby prices though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, that's why
So
the
those
ring
gotta
one,
win a lot.
the
The
ring
ring
in the
ones-
bottle one, all the
shit.
prices are huge.
yeah.
Because all you gotta do is make one. Doesn't say, oh, you gotta make 2 or 3. No, you gotta make just one. And they sell you like 12, 20 rings.
And then it's also fun like throwing like the rings with your like date and like you're like
exactly. You hold it by the waist, like here's how you throw it.
Like, all right, don't throw too much though. I'm trying to win your prize.
Hey, you only get 5 though.
You only get 5. You only get 5. I get fucking 10.
You get the green one, the one that has like 50. You're like, you only get 5 though, because you know it's my game.
I'm trying to win you the prize.
Yeah.
I've won prize,
and you fucking suck.
I've won prizes on the soccer one.
That's definitely.
That's
the soccer one, I think that's a good one if you have aim with your feet.
We did that at the Santa Monica Pier.
Oh yeah, I'm trash. Yeah, I don't play that shit. I don't really like.
You know your boys scored one, baby.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't like playing those games.
Me and the other clown boy scored one.
So definitely get your girl a big prize and she'll love you forever. She'll remember that fair date. Thing about fair dates, they will never forget the fair date.
Yeah, I haven't forgotten any of the fair dates.
You can be super head ass on the Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
You can go on that thing that like goes over everyone.
Literally,
you put your arm around her.
Literally, this is what you got. This is what you got to do. You got to make sure she watches Dear John. Because then they go to the fair, right? And then that's kind of where like the relationship starts. And you want to make it seem like she's the main character. And fairs give you main character vibes. Yeah. So you take it to the fair like on sunset. Yeah. So like the night's down, the lights are all sick, the music's going. Y'all get on
the food. It smells good, like
smells good. The Ferris wheel. You get on the Ferris wheel, but even if you're afraid of heights, you gotta do it.
You gotta go on the Ferris wheel. I'd go on the Ferris wheel.
There's this one time where they had like the ski lift. Bro, I was fucking scared.
I went with the girl too, and she was shaking that whole and laughing. She was like, and I was like, shoot, no. I was like, yo, we fall. Like, I'm not helping you.
Like taking deep breaths. Like, I'm good. I'm fine.
Yeah, you gotta
the photo booth.
You gotta do the photo booth for sure. You don't gotta do the whole painting thing because the painting thing sometimes takes too long.
You gotta feed the animals.
Feed the animals together.
Remember, eat first though.
Yeah, eat before you feed the animals.
Yeah, because then you go touch the animals. Yeah. And they even have I know the LA County Fair has an art exhibit.
Yeah, go to the exhibits. Those are like the private spots.
Yeah, this is all nice and beautiful, but not as beautiful as
the dinosaur exhibits and shit. She's done.
Literally.
What do you wear to the fair? I
feel like you don't have to really go all out.
Definitely comfortable.
I would wear comfortable but nice, like a nice like button. Not a button up like with long sleeves, but it's because I have different.
If it's hot, I say just maybe like a short sleeve button up. Maybe
I have like some sick button, bro. I'm gonna take a girl on a date to the fair, and I got excited.
All I'm saying is try not to wear white because if you are gonna eat the foods there, you might get a little dirty.
Yeah. I wouldn't suggest a white shirt.
Their food it gets pretty wild. So no white shirts.
Take some Pepto hidden with you. Just in case.
Take a jacket. Listen, guys. Listen, this is a good one. This is a good one. Take a jacket because it's gonna get fresh and cold. And you know what's better at the fair than after having a head
after you see her go like, oh, it's a little pretty.
You know what? You know after getting on the Ferris wheel,
make sure she doesn't bring a jacket.
Make sure she doesn't make
sure she forgets that shit in the car.
Like literally, bro, you guys just got off the Ferris wheel. You just did all this fun shit. What can top it now? You got to give her your jacket.
Well, make sure you spray with your cologne.
Spray with your cologne. Cherry on top of the perfect date at the LA County Fair.
Damn.
That is a cherry on top giving her the jacket.
If I haven't kissed you yet, I would have kissed you. I would have kissed you right after that. I would have pulled in for the kiss.
When is the best time to kiss someone at the fair?
If it's your first date, I think...
Not the first date?
No, I think
the first date.
If it's your first date, I think either...
I think it can happen. I think the first kiss at the fair
it could happen in the... Cute ones would be in the...
No,
photo booth?
The photo booth.
In the photo booth?
And then one of them and then now she gives you a kiss on the cheek, and then... When she gives you a kiss on the cheek,
you grab her head. You just turn her face. You grab her. Oh, sorry.
No. So this is how to get your first kiss.
My eyes.
How do you get your first kiss at the LA County Fair?
So it's what you're gonna do. You guys do all the fun stuff. You get on the Ferris
wheel.
Silly
faces.
You get on the rides that maybe you're afraid of and that she's afraid of, because then that creets a bond, right? Yeah. So now you guys got the bond, and then now
you're holding hands.
And then now you guys are holding hands. You pet the animals, because now she's like, oh my gosh, it's so cute.
He's so good with animals.
Because it's like, oh, he's good with kids and babies, because fucking little baby goats, right?
Yeah.
And then so after you guys completed the checklist, before you leave, you have to go to the photo booth, because now you guys are very comfortable with each other. So now you guys can do all these funny faces, and then she gives you a kiss on the cheek, and then for the last photo, before she does it again, she's like, "Oh, kiss me another one," and
no.
You just like
you gotta be close with it. You can't sneak it, because
it's like a kiss.
I feel like once
it's kind of rapey.
I feel like once she kisses you,
now you say it like that.
I feel like she kisses you on the cheek, and you hold her face. and then you're like, you ready for the last picture, and boom.
Yeah, it's like you hold her face.
Way
you
better,
turn
way
it,
better.
You gotta hold it softly. Sam, I'm gonna hold your face. All right. You know, she kisses you on the cheek, right? You're like, ready for the last one? You hold it. You turn it gently. You touch her lip.
Yo,
Hold on.
Oh my god,
We're being filmed right now, bro.
Yo, bro.
Wait till the fair, bro.
Wait till the fair.
Bro, I'm excited.
I'm very excited.
If you watch the video back, you can see my eyes. I was getting a little too into it, bro.
Yeah, I'm very excited. So
Bro,
can-
you made me excited to go on a
check out
date with a
the
girl to the
Patreon
fair.
for
Yeah, I'm
more.
actually very
But
excited.
also, I think like besides the photo book, I feel like you could really be head ass and do it at night on the Ferris when you guys are already at
You
the
can do
very
it either at
top.
the first
And
one-
you know, sometimes it stops kind of slowly at the top.
It
so you
usually
can see
does.
everything. You know, just a perfect moment to just, you know.
I can't kiss on top of the Ferris wheel because I'm afraid of heights. So I'm usually like this.
Or
I'm
the
like, I'm
or
like,
if
nah,
you're
you
not
get
if you're
closer.
not a pussy, you could do it on top of that or on top
yeah.
of the ski lift too.
Yeah, the ski lift.
Those are your three best places, honestly.
Yeah.
I
And,
feel like there's probably other spots too, but I have to go see the fair and see it.
No,
and be like,
If you
all
really
right.
want to be a pro for your fair date, take a Polaroid. Take a Polaroid camera to the fair.
Oh,
Yo,
shit.
Yeah.
Take
you-
pictures of her.
Take
Giving,
candids. Take candids of her when she's just like doing just fair stuff.
And when she's feeding the fucking
What, when
goats
she's feeding
and
the
shit.
animals and shit,
Oh,
take
dude.
pictures
Bro,
of her.
take a picture of her ass and take a
That's a
Polaroid
banger.
and shit.
Trust me, she will not
W.
forget you. She will not forget
When she gets
you.
her like her crazy little food item, just tell her smile, and she smiles and go like, or something look
Yeah,
funny.
she
picture.
got a little sauce on her nose, on her cheek.
And then block
Oh
her.
my god, my heart, bro.
I'm so lonely.
See,
I'm so head ass right now. And now, guys, because we are your friends, we didn't just bring this up for a reason. But now that we got you all hyped up, we are gonna help you take your girl on a date, or maybe your crush. We
Take your
recommend
crush, take your
taking
mans.
your crush to the gym
Or
If
girlfriend.
This is your sign to do it, King. Shoot your shot, because now the fair is opening up May 6th, but we will be there May 14th. So pull up with us. It'll be sick. But I brought this up because we are giving away free tickets to the fair. We'll be giving out a pair for you and your girl, or for the queens that like to shoot their shot, for you and your mans,
Or if you roll the other way, for you,
for your king and your kings,
or for your queen and your
or
queen.
your queens or your queens,
Read them under your
Your
days.
cock and balls.
for the cock and the balls, for the cookies and cream, or everything in between.
And I make her scream.
And we make her scream, and nothing's gonna be seen because we're a very private couple, and we like to get in trouble.
Oh god.
Oh god, why do you
And then
make them
after the
rap?
fair, you go to In-N-Out and get a double.
Oh!
Yo, that would be the perfect ending.
That would be a perfect ending.
if my stomach's not full from
and
the food
your
I ate.
and
Like
your LA
chopped chili
County
peppers?
Fair with the chopped chili peppers,
and the motherfucker.
and your LA
You
County
get
Fair
a double
at In-N-Out.
double, or if she whacked, you go to McDonald's and get a McDouble.
If she whacked, you go to you get a McDouble. Exactly. She should know.
With mac sauce.
Or Matt's. So definitely, guys, follow us on Instagram. We'll be doing a raffle to give away tickets to the LA County Fair, and they're available for any day. So whatever day works best for you guys, the tickets will work. Ting.
Do it.
All right. Okay, now we're back. We took a little break.
Too excited.
Blah, 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 blah.
Smash.
Smash. That guy had a downfall. Didn't he like do something really bad?
Oh, yeah, I heard about
I
that.
think he
was
killed
the-
someone.
He was the one that did the smash.
Who?
Oh yeah,
who's this?
but no. After he did something worse afterwards. I think he killed someone again. Forgot what it
Yeah.
was.
Wow.
Yeah, but anywho,
Anywho.
horrible transition.
Yeah, it is very bad.
Damn. Vibes are off now.
The vibes are horrible. Like,
So, Aaron, you want to introduce this next topic?
I'm sorry.
It just I wasn't even planning on transitioning it that way, but the smash
You just
smash.
it just came in.
He's just like the awkward friend that brings up super awkward facts.
Yeah.
Do you know 1 in 100 people die every minute?
Like,
It's like, bro, you
All
literally killing the
right,
vibe right
thanks
now.
for letting me know.
Alrighty.
I like people that know fun facts like that. I feel like
I don't think that's even a fun fact.
By the way, Sam, what time do you have to dip?
4.
Okay, for sure.
I'm sorry, but you can't leave anymore.
quick.
Yeah, we got one last topic.
This really is a cult.
This really is
It's a
cool.
cult.
Yeah.
The only way to leave
Fuck it.
is you gotta,
I've been in one.
The only way to
do another
leave-
one.
Why not two? You know?
only way to leave, you gotta donate an ounce of blood to us.
Announce, that's it. I'll give
I
you
be
2.
doing by pints.
keep
Alrighty.
the change.
Get me, baby.
I forgot I'm sorry. That shit like a bitch.
Working out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can you choke me with
Let's
those?
just-
Con esos brazotes.
I did biceps yesterday.
Sheesh.
I
Damn, I'm
Go to a
going
gym.
strong, man.
yeah.
All right, are you ready, Aaron?
Yes.
Have you guys ever lost a friend?
Yeah,
I recently did.
I did.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Many.
tough.
Many?
Really tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never lost a friend.
It's pretty sad, honestly,
Yeah, I bet. How
because you
was-
don't see it coming.
Yeah.
I think that's the hardest
Yeah.
part when you lose like
That
a
means
young
you're a
friend
good
because you
homie.
don't see it coming.
Yeah.
You know, when your friends pass away.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not like an old age thing where
Yeah.
you're kind of like expecting
Actually,
it.
another one of my friends, like I guess he was my friend. He passed away, and I saw that yesterday. I was like, oh shit! Like
Damn.
I think he Snapchatted me like 2 weeks ago. Like, April, let's hang out soon. Yeah. I was like, oh fuck.
I know.
There's
I lost a friend recently.
How did that go?
Very
how
good
was-
friend.
How have you been dealing with it?
It's been weird. It's like I didn't know how I felt when I first found out, and then
Like,
You
felt
know,
surreal?
it's surreal, yeah. And I remember, being at the candle lighting thing, and then just last Friday was the memorial, the service,
Mhm.
and we're just being there, and just like, yeah, it still didn't feel real. Like I feel like like it just felt like it was a joke, weird to say, but like I don't know. And in the moment I saw her in the casket, it was just like
It's when it hit.
I was like, no, I was like, this isn't her.
Sheesh.
She does not look like her at all. Felt weird, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like I'm in denial or something. I don't know how to explain it.
No, for sure.
But one of the most comforting things was being surrounded by a bunch of people and friends who I know. If it was a very nice vibe because it was like a bunch of people who cared and loved about her,
Yeah.
and we all felt the same way about her. So that was the comforting thing. Be surrounded by a bunch of friends who really care about her. They feel the same way as you.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. I mean, during the ceremony, I mean, during the memorial, I was crying a little bit, but like I feel like I still haven't hit like the ultimate
Realization that she's gone type thing, where
Mhm.
like the emotions all hit.
yeah, because I know it's coming, but I don't know when.
Mm.
But yeah, like I said, when I saw her in that casket, I was like, I just saw her, and I was like, that's not her, dude.
Yeah. She's about to pull up.
Did not look like her at all.
It's like you guys are on an episode of Pranked type shit.
That's what it felt like. Yeah. I don't
I
know.
think the open casket is kind of weird sometimes because it's like, is that the last memory you want of
Yeah.
that person?
That's not the last memory I'll ever have, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I think people need to realize that when you lose somebody or you lose a friend, someone you're close to, right? It's like it's easier said than done, but how about not it shouldn't just all be sad and tears, How about we honor that person's life and we celebrate it.
Yeah.
Celebrate the moments we had with them, all the happy times, all the times we were laughing and having a good time together.
Yeah.
How about we just let's celebrate that. Let's
Yeah.
not just think negatively. Like, yeah, physically she's not here no more. That's right.
Yeah.
But spiritually
She's
and
still
soulfully, whatever you want to believe, whatever you believe in, she's still here. Like I said to my friends that were there, I was like, anytime I'm out with my friends and I'm having a beer or something, we're having a good time, I have the feeling that she's gonna be right next to me, having her beer with me too. Like she's right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
she never left.
Like
That's
she lives,
really
she
cool.
lives on through her
She
close
lives on
friends.
Yeah.
through
Through like the
the-
memories you've had of her, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
That's all.
I shouldn't just be thinking like that's not the last memory I have of her. And like I don't say it's a goodbye. It's just a see you later.
Yeah.
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 You know?
I've had the same thought where like because I've been to a couple funerals and and they've all been open casket and I've never looked inside the casket because I've had that thought.
And that's totally
yeah,
fine.
but I had that thought where it's like, oh, I don't want them to be, I don't want that to be my last memory. But then what actually helped me? Now I feel like if any, hopefully, fuck no, this never happens. But if any of my homies pass away, I would do that TikTok thing where I'll go like up in the.
You're
air.
gonna record me dead?
I'll be like, no, I won't record it.
Oh.
But it'll be for my own personal.
Oh, okay. As long as you get a laugh.
I'll be like, bro, you brought in so many bitches today, bro. Like
I know
you
what
did
you're
that. You
talking
did
about.
this.
Bro,
You did
I know
this.
what
I'll
you're
do
talking
that,
about.
and I feel like that'll make me. I feel like he will be smiling in heaven. He's like, this motherfucker really doing this at my funeral. Like, 'cause I feel like
motherfucker's going viral.
like one last time.
one last like,
Actually,
hey,
record
like,
me.
hey, bro, I know, I've been like, I just used you guys for clout this time, but just one more, dog, please. This one's gonna go viral, I promise.
Just one last TikTok.
Yeah, one last TikTok, bro.
I want to at my funeral. I want to have so many bitches that my homies with girlfriends and wives get in trouble for all the ass that they're gonna be looking at,
Some real shit.
and I want them to blame it on me.
I want my funeral to be club attire.
Like,
I
bro,
want like skin tight dresses.
well,
alright?
like especially if I pass away at a young age, I want like whatever my interests were to this point to be like what was celebrated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At my funeral, I want it to be beach themed.
Beach theme.
I want all the titties and ass.
I want my funeral to be wet t-shirt.
wet t-shirt
theme.
contest.
I want the priest to be like a big titty.
I want mine to be pool party themed.
Pool party theme.
Pool party
And
theme.
instead of her throwing-
bikinis everywhere.
And then at
She'll
the
be
end,
blessing all y'all. Like,
at the
squirting.
end, I want there to be a twerk contest. And
On my casket.
and the winner gets a cut of my inheritance. For sure. So they're really
$5.
throwing ass. So they're really throwing ass.
So
for
when
$5?
I want all the homies to throw ass to try to win that. Like
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want no woman
Yeah,
to
no,
win.
it's all inclusive.
Yeah,
Anyone who wants the inheritance,
10%.
10% of the inheritance, you just got to throw some ass. The winner will be chosen by the priest.
Imagine how cool that'd be.
That'd be cool.
That'd be sick.
I think that's this.
I want there to be flyers for my funeral.
I want it to be like a house party.
It'll be like 6 p.m. till like copy emojis.
So like cop emojis, BYOB.
It'll be like
Bring your own Bible.
It'll be like girls free before 8,
girls free before 8.
$10 after 9.
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
That
But
makes
no.
me excited for a homie's funeral.
Oh my god. I am excited for no one's funeral.
I'm just
FBI,
kidding.
get on this.
FBI.
guy.
Hey, who the fuck?
Just kidding. Nah,
No,
but
I feel you
You're on
about
a
like
watch
the
list.
drinking part because like
Yeah.
with my homie Keanu, like we used to like smoke together and like every time we like smoke with like our friend group and he's not here no more, we're like one more, you know, and it's like fuck it. It's just it's cool. Like it's a little like thing that you just carry your friends with
yeah.
at all times.
No, yeah.
You know,
I'm
or every
never-
time I'm doing some fuck shit that I know he'll laugh at and like I'm by myself, I'm like, you seeing this right now, bro? Like
Yeah.
you seeing what's going on?
I thought
Yeah.
one nice idea was someone mentioned to them to my other homegirl, the sister. Like if they ever travel, just take her ID with you
Oh,
guys.
that's really cool.
So she's also there too, cause she loved to travel. She traveled a lot.
Oh, that's tight.
So if, like her sisters ever travel, take her ID too.
yeah.
Just keep it in your wallet with you everywhere you
Yeah.
go.
And
That's
then You
cool.
just stop by TSA and now you're arrested for what is it called for?
For having a
fraud.
For fraud. Nah, I'm playing.
No,
I don't think they.
I mean, you might not get asked questions, but I feel like if you come straight up with what's
yeah.
really like what it
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
like
yeah.
they'll be like, oh, like
Nah, that's a really good idea. I was just
Yeah,
playing.
explain it to the judge.
yeah. Okay. Oh, and it's a Friday, so wait till Monday.
No, that's really good. I'm very fortunate to not have felt.
Yeah, it's not a
that.
fun feeling.
Yeah, I bet it's
Yeah,
not.
man.
But I feel like and literally like what you said, because when with friends you have a bunch of memories, and like even now, like I love like memories with my friends I have now, like they be cracking me up.
Yeah.
I'm, oh
Just
my gosh, that's funny.
be honored that they chose to be in your life and give you so much great memories.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
So for you
don't,
guys,
don't try to dwell on it too much. You know, of course you're gonna be sad, cry it
It's
out.
okay to be sad.
Yeah, it's okay. That's totally fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Be sad. You know, take as much time as you need, but don't dwell on it too much too, because don't let it eat you up and take over your life.
Yeah.
Just take your time, take what you need, and then just after you've done doing your what do you do your
Emotions.
your like your sad
Grieving.
emotion, your
Yeah.
grieving. Remember all the good times. You know,
Yeah.
after that, just be
Yeah.
positive and just remember everything. And like I said, just honor their life, and then just
Make them proud.
make them proud on what you do in your life. And maybe if they ever thought about something they wanted to do it for them.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I was like, kind of live a little bit of their life through like
Yeah.
yours, because we're so fortunate.
She
to,
was
like,
she was
handle
such a very now I kind of want to travel a little bit more, because she traveled too. So maybe I want to go somewhere where she hasn't been and be like, like, hey, we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's really
that'd
nice.
be cool.
It's really nice.
Because she was like the life of the party. She was like very like opening.
Uh-huh.
Like I met a lot of friends through her, and I also a lot of friends that I brought to her. She became super close with. So it was like that person that was just really opening
And
to
cool
people
with everyone.
and just
yeah.
cool with everyone. Like no one had a bad thing to say about her. It was always like a super dope vibes with everyone. So it's
Yeah.
like luckily everyone became friends with her, and then I became friends with a lot of her friends because she would open me up to her life.
You
And
feel
her other
like
friends.
her personality rubbed off on you?
Oh, man, a lot of people, bro. Everyone you met, man. It was like never negative, first of all. Always positive, always smiling, always just wanting to have fun. Like I remember someone spoke at her thing and she said, Adriana was a party girl. And I know damn well she wanted the party to keep going.
Mhm.
So don't be afraid to get fucked up
Nah,
tonight.
that's
I thought that was, and it
That's
was a
really
funny,
cool.
it was a good one,
She's
man.
smiling in heaven after that one. For
Yeah,
sure.
she was, honestly.
That's really nice. So yeah, for you guys, I think it's like a good reminder, because I feel like even though you got your homies, your boys, you don't really tell them how much you care about them.
You should. It's a sad
definitely.
reminder, man.
Yeah.
It's a sad reminder. It's like when they were saying like this is how much you should really do appreciate the life you have and just live the best, live it to the fullest. And that it's sad to it takes someone's death to remember that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like just remember that every day.
Yeah.
You go what I like to do now, like I go like to like a third person type of view. Like I was like out there all weekend and like all my friends were like having fun. I kind of like stepped away and I was like, yo, this is like,
You're living.
this is nice.
I do that every time we
very
go out.
appreciative.
Like now I started like doing that after
Yeah.
like my friend passed
Even
away.
before that, I do that
I
every
was
time
like-
we go out. I love like you said, I love
I
looking.
take a step
I love
back.
taking a step back and looking at everyone
And
laughing.
you're just like
smiling,
chilling with
cracking
like a beer in your hand. You're just like,
jokes.
this
It's like
is
that. It's like that
nice.
movie moment where you see the camera flashing on the character and he's just like smiling. He's just like,
And then like the screen pans to like a darkness.
Everyone
and then
else.
It's just like it's just like
It cuts to
movie's over.
everyone's
Yeah,
reaction.
you're just
Yeah.
like,
Smiling and
yeah, that was cool.
That's
That's,
what-
something
yeah,
I like
that's
to do.
how I
now.
like to. Every time we go out, I like seeing that because I just like my friends are having a great moment all together. The love, the vibes, the happiness is
Yeah.
like those are the best moments,
Yeah.
man.
So we recommend you guys go text your friend or call your friend
Right now.
Tell them you love them, you appreciate them, and if that's something hard for you to do, that's something hard for me to do. They know I
Just do it in your guys' love language.
Yeah, do it in your love
Yeah.
language. Buy them lunch. Send them
Send
money
them a
for some
meme.
lunch.
Send them a meme.
something.
Literally, memes are funny, bro.
Definitely show your
Tell
appreciation.
them they're a little bitch if that's how you guys say you love
All
each
the
other.
memes my friends send
Yeah.
me, I save.
Send like if your guys is like love language is like
Talking
that.
shit,
Be like
like
hey
us.
bro, you're a little bitch, and then put like the heart emoji.
that's beautiful.
Yeah, definitely remind your
'cause-
friends today that
And
they are
family.
loved and appreciated, and
family,
family, and maybe a stranger that
Just
they're
a
appreciated.
stranger.
Yeah, and our if you guys want to join our our friendship, you can always subscribe to us, and we'll be here for us. You know, so we're also your friends, and if you want to be a best friend, you can pay us, and if you leave us, you will not be a best friend anymore.
We'll block you off our
and you will not be a
YouTube.
friend, and we'll
Recaps.
block you from watching our videos.
Imagine. It's fucking horrible.
so petty.
I am just kidding, but once you join the Patreon, you cannot leave.
Ever.
See about your grandma.
Everyone that has left,
your
I have
grandma.
it.
Never seen
I
her
wrote
again.
down everyone that has left.
He sends personalized
I
letters.
feel like soon they're gonna get a Patreon video of Saul like doing a video of his own like darkest fucking his room doing a satanic ritual and shit.
Now that you
Where
brought up
he's
like
speaking some language like blah, 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 blah.
Speaking in tongues and shit.
it's funny actually. The first month of Patreon, when I saw like the next month, because people have the option to subscribe only for a month, I messaged everyone who unsubscribed off Patreon. I'm like, hey, what did we do wrong?
Did you really?
I did.
Did they respond?
Does that give me like a cult vibe?
No, that's like
You just wanna learn
constructive
constructive
criticism.
customer
I didn't
service.
say it like that.
Customer
like, what we
service
do
type
wrong.
of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did tell my,
Is
hey,
there
is there
any
anything we can improve?
We would
Yeah,
love to.
yeah.
We would love to hear your feedback.
Feedback.
I'm just really trying to become a cult leader, you know. Sorry.
I think you can do it.
Yeah.
Thank you for
I
believing
feel
me.
like you have enough
You're in a good
potential.
path.
What should we go? I'll call it friends for sure. We'll be the friends, and
The-
we'll be the
Your
we'll be
code
the
will
elders.
Your code will be
Hell
the
yeah.
We'll be the elders.
salutes.
The
Salutes.
salutes. No, we'll be the friends.
Friends.
Because everyone needs
Jehovah's
friends in their
Welcome
lives.
to the friend
Salutes.
ranch.
You get it?
Welcome to the friend ranch.
Instead of
Friend.
salutes, the
I'm gonna get a
salutes.
friend.
We'll be like SpongeBob when he's rounded. Welcome to
Do
the
your
friend
salute.
life friend. Just me smiling.
Everyone,
at
do your salute.
The salutes. But thank you guys for watching. We really do appreciate it. Thank you to Sam for
Thank you,
coming
Sam.
and sharing your experiences, your stories, your perspectives on everything. It
Thanks
was a
for
very
having me.
dope episode. This went really fast. I really enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Where can they find you, bro?
Find me on Instagram, samart13.
13
Sam Art 13.
2 M's.
2 M's. Thank you for
2
joining
M's.
us. Where can they find you?
Y'all can find me. I know Cesar on IG. You know where it's at.
You know where it's at.
You know where it's at.
You know where
Oh,
it's at.
before okay, go on. But I have something too.
Airbear_IE on Instagram, guys. Yeah.
You guys can find me at Saul V. Gomez. And before we finish, it was Caesar's birthday yesterday.
Yeah.
This was the first time we see him since his birthday.
I've been gone and I've been in a whole
Yeah.
different
And as-
civilization.
So you guys remember when it was my birthday, he brought me a gift that made me cry.
Uh-oh.
So now
Oh.
it's time to make Caesar cry.
Not after the calm
Oh.
down. Not after the Coachella calm down where
Alright,
my
I'll
emotions
come
are
back.
everywhere.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Where the fuck was my
What is
gift?
it?
We gave you a gift, but not on. I don't think we gave it to you. On,
No, you guys didn't give it to me on camera,
yeah.
assholes.
You have to refilm it.
Sorry. Oh, I'm scared.
It's the first time.
I did cry on my own story though when I saw it.
You posted on your story?
Yeah.
I need to pee really bad.
Was that a Christmas gift or was that my birthday gift?
So can I go pee before you get here?
No, after. What the fuck is he
What the
doing?
fuck is he doing, bro? There's a lot of doors being slammed.
Oh,
Oh shit!
god damn!
I'm
Yeah,
scared.
that's such a like a
All I got was a
classic
fucking portrait, a picture of
gift
us.
right there.
We got a,
You heard me?
a
All I got was a picture of
This
all
is
three of
actually
us.
really heavy.
Like
Hell yeah.
good?
Yeah, what does that do?
It's Karina in
I
a
jacked out
box.
to it once.
It's her body part.
It's her body.
Oh Jesus, so
is
dark.
this?
I see
Yeah,
you've
bro, it's
been
a dark
into
episode.
fitness.
It's a pretty dark episode.
So I got you an air fryer.
Hey yo, thank
Hey, let's go. Wait, is it really air fryer?
It's an air fryer.
Really?
Yeah, it's an air fryer.
you. Yo, this
In it.
I've heard so many stories.
So air fryers are life changing.
y'all don't know what I'm about to air fry, but it's gonna get fun.
Air life.
Air life.
Air fryers are life changing. Ever since I got an air fryer, it changed my life.
Hey yo, thank you.
Got
I
you.
appreciate
Where the fuck's my air fryer?
Now,
I know you be cooking.
Where are the
Thank you.
tears?
Huh?
Cry.
I just never expected anyone to give me such a nice
There's so many things on
my
my air fryer.
birthday. Salmon
Yo.
chicken, Brussels sprouts,
Crispy food made with
Crispy food.
95% less oil.
4 in
Let's
1.
go.
4 in 1.
Bro, this is so nice. Thank you.
We out here.
I just never,
And you can roast with
no one
that
ever
shit.
loved me in my life.
Big muffins in that bitch.
Bro, I'm gonna like deep fry like whatever I like dildos and shit.
It's not even just deep fried, but it's like literally it's fucking sick. You can make anything.
Deep fry anything in there,
You
huh?
can make steaks or salmon in like 20
Dildos,
minutes.
Bro, this is dope as fuck.
Dildos,
Thank
eh?
you.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, there won't be any tears.
Any
Cry.
pocket pussies in there?
It's actually a box full of pocket
Green
pussies.
Okay,
M&Ms.
now it's just oh my god.
Oh, you know what would have been a perfect ass gift, bro? Ah, man. Riley Reed pocket pussy.
Oh, now I would have used it on the Patreon.
You fucked. You should
No,
give
I
me
like
that.
this. I like this.
Well,
Green
Christmas, I
M&M
got you.
pocket
I like
pussy.
this.
For Christmas, I got
I'm not
you.
lying.
Nah, this is-
Christmas, I got you.
This is my Kobe year, so I'll be putting my head down.
Hell yeah.
So the pocket pussy would come in clutch, but this is gonna come in clutch more. 'Cause-
Cool.
Yeah,
So-
thank you.
All right,
Thank you
well,
guys.
we'll wrap it there. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. We shall see you next week. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and peace.
Peace, love.
Peace.
Out, guys.
Okay, now that the video's over,
Fucking hate everyone.
I actually
You want
bought this.
back?
Yeah, I actually want it back.